was one, you were one. Drinking 40s in the dust. You were hurt, I was lost. Love so hard, we both went numb. I hope you never say I'd ever left you. Cause never could you say I would neglect you. Make you hurt, show your skin. These are scars that bleeded us. Open wide, let me in. You would always tell me, but it's not real. Just one of your stories, but I can't feel anymore. Love, don't leave me lonely. The devil wrote straight for me. Heaven knows life's lonely. I'll be yours till you haunt me, until you haunt me. Only you were the one. Taste of me all on your tongue. Taste of you like bubble gum. Love me when you need me to. Tell me why you and I can never just get it right. Make up extra stories just to go on spreading all those lies. Go then, make that deeply bad decisions and be on back to your side. Like a grave addiction, I just can't stay away. My God, I must be tripping off these lace blunts and late nights. Mind you got me love, don't leave me lonely. The devil wrote straight for me. Heaven knows life's lonely. I'll be yours till you haunt me, until you haunt me. Didn't go as planned, I know it hurts you. I know you never took a chance, they don't console you. I know you hate, don't tell your friends, they know the old you. I know your fucked up manic friends made you the old you. I know you're dead inside, at the sight. Stick the knife right in my side. All my life, tell me that it's over. I can't survive, can't rewind. Is you with me here tonight? Wiping all these tears, I miss you so much, but I'm done this time. Leave me lonely. The devil wrote straight for me. Heaven knows life's lonely. I'll be yours till you haunt me, until you haunt me. Isn't it obvious? I'm all for ya. I please your love. Don't come for us. Too late to cry, too late to lie. You live forever in my mind.
Me sleep. I am tired of my grief, and I would like you to love me, to love me, to love me. This is the night when these words sigh.
Alrighty, what is up, you guys? We are back. Here we are. That was a bit of Sarada, watching her last night till 4 a.m. So some fun music streams, some nice people in there. It's a fun time. So to support our fellow artists and performers of all kinds, all these California, LA based or SoCal based, anywhere in California, anywhere in the world, really. So fun to check them out. Give a little plug for Sarada there if you enjoy. But we are back, guys, so let us begin chilling out, hanging out. Here we are, fun time. Beautiful Wednesday. Take care of some good stuff today. Did a little yoga, it was fun. And here we are, ready to continue Baldur's Gate Dragon Adventure. Left off in the Dragon Room in Durlag's Tower. So we'll check that off. Just getting started here the first 5 minutes. So I want to plug that. And we did have Arias. Thank you, my friend. Very amazing supporter in Sarada's chat last night. Hope we can get him in here and enjoy some of our adventures as well. But thank you for the follow, my new friend. Also have Dolly 2702. Thanks for the follow. 20 hours back. And yep, Fabelot Backwoods, our first champions in addition to twins. So fun stuff. Hope everyone enjoying the evening. We'll fix our lighting here in a little bit, but for now I just have some of that natural set. And we'll get it better in a little bit. But for now, I think we are good to go. Straight on into Baldur's Gate. So no worries. And looking good. So start us off here. Plugged on Discord. And we are indeed live on Wondrous Wednesday. So let us behold more wonders. Probably avoid that Hydra slime in Durlag's Tower there. But we're going to be focusing more. Little side quests, finishing up that area. Hopefully you don't get stuck in it too much. But initial frustration. But, you know, wanted to start us off. Get to that. It was really cool to see those extra little rooms and stuff. That was probably one of my favorite little encounters. Something I didn't expect. So that was interesting, but now we'll get to some other monologues, poems, songs tonight. But for now, other stuff you have this week, of course. But for now, we should be good. So let me launch us up here. I think the audio is fine, but we'll make sure for the game, just double check, you know, like we usually do. And the lighting, it's okay for the moment, I guess. Trying out this blue hoodie I haven't worn in a number of years. I don't know. Just wanted to try it out, I guess. Not that I would wear it. Alright, so let's begin here. Nothing else to worry about, but we are excited. Some good things in the works. And upgrades seem to be on the way, so carry on. And there's our little dip jar popping. I meant to empty that, but oh well, we're celebrating, you know, some other recent stuff, so that's fine. Little notification, and we get the live notification, you'll get the little instant tip jar as well, so. But looking good, should be set. Continue on, keep our Discord open and our chat open on mobile. Bit more forgiving engine for my system this easier Baldur's Gate, so I'll be a thing of the past once we have our upgrade, but it is nice to consider, you know, optimize where we can. We're not going to try Black Pits again. I think third time wouldn't be the charm for that Gas Cloud Necromancer, but we will have that definitely on the agenda on the menu for our upgrades. So okay, 101 Dragon standards. Alright, let's see how the sound is. Capturing. Yeah, so far so good. Capturing. Yeah, so far so good. Alright, can tell it's already pretty dark, so let's try that. Close the window when we get the last of the sun out there. We'll see my reactions to this insanity, of course. Well, it's not as bad as somebody. So let's see, has been interesting, but this one, for the most part, it's been pretty fun, you know, just a few frustrations. Mostly just typical RPG stuff, but nothing too bad, so. Alright, Looks like that's best we'll get for now, so let's get started. Could hit that continue button, but I guess I like to look at my most recent autosaves here. We got 60% battery, so won't be chilling on streams too late tonight afterwards, but do want to enjoy the most for our stream here, so. Alrighty. Where are we picking up from? The Dragon Bestiary, the Wyverns, and Giant 120 foot long, yep, Dragon Room. So I guess that's, yeah, hard save, pick it up right from there. Continue the quick saves afterwards. And we slayed those magical Wyverns that were there for centuries or something. And Ashia level up. Oh, I didn't notice that last time. Let's get her leveled up. Okay, some more hiding shadows as always. She could probably use some traps here too, so let's get traps to 100 at least. And nothing else really. I don't use silently. It's not an ability. I still don't know what that is. I must have to look that up on the. Must have to look it up on the wiki or something. But that's weird. Okay, so hiding shadows could boost find traps, maybe be a little faster. Let's see. Bushes, curtains, crannies disappear into shadows or any other type of concealment. That's interesting. Alright, we'll do a little more fine traps, just boost that a bit. That'll maybe make them a little bit faster detection. That could certainly help. And everybody got pretty bruised up there. That's a big fight, so we didn't get any of those heroes and their statues back after, but make sure I didn't miss any loot here. And this thing's still going off. Oh,
a simple matter.
no way to just disable it, honestly. Oh, that must be on the floor there. Inventory is full. There's a healing potion, the wyvern head. There's no way to disable this, is there? At least not that we found something. Well, sorry for the giant explosion noises. We'll just be moving on here shortly. But yeah, that's everything to do here, so I guess we're good to rest where we are next to this amazing dragon skeleton. I don't remember what they were called, but they were pretty amazing. Well, here we are in Dulex's Tower, the Labyrinth level 2, I guess. Alright, let's take a save and take a rest. Shall see what else we do here. Must be some big completion thing. You've cleared out the entire labyrinth. 2 days of rest.
What?
Very good. You able to rest with that noise going constantly. Okay, so you can also identify things and save these things for later. Wow, we've got a lot of stuff here, yep. Our bolts, our arrows. What have we got? Try to stack things up, but it's hard sometimes. Yep. Lots of little things here and there. Pretty interesting. Hard to deal with. Some he identifies just by looking at. That's always good. Okay, those ones. These ones. Arrow +1. Boy. Arrow +1. Arrow +2. Okay, now we have 3 extra. All these robes and bolts. Boy. Some for now. Bolted biting. These robes I don't really need, and some more full plate armor. It's the second time we've really counted those. Make sure that's all for those. Yep. These fancy arrow of ice. She's been holding on to them. And what are these ones? Let's see. Arrow biting again. Okay, that's the good assassin ones. So, okay. So that's fine. Another rune stone here. All these ward stones. Useless sword, but might as well get done identifying it. Finish all these off. She was using the buckler for a little bit. More arrows. And he already used all his spells, so we could just rest to identify more, or we could just save it for later. It's not that urgent, but...
What do you
can still use his spells, which is good. Not too sure how that works between the wizard, who's memorizing every night, and the sorcerer that he is, which is just knowing them. It says, besides sorcerers and shamans, must memorize spells using the rest button on the left panel after choosing their spells on the mage book or priest scroll pages. So him being a sorcerer, and the sorcerer and shaman category does not actually need to rest there, but yeah. She just has your regular pre-scroll, so nothing new there, unless we wanted to change it. I think 2 heals and 2, you know, commands, which is basically stunning the character. And it commands them to die, sleep for a single round. It's pretty helpful. Saving throw versus spell to ignore the command, so... Doesn't work on the really high ups, but
yes,
it's still a good ability. So, all right, everyone's fine here.
He spoke at me.
Enjoy the last few adventures of Montaron before we finally switch him out. Go with Sheertal or someone like that. Carry those wyvern heads. Got emotion here. That's hopelessness. We could use that. Got our monster summoning. Got our hold, monster, domination. Enables the caster to control the actions of any creature while the spell is in effect. Telepathically. So that could work on monsters and people, it seems like. Interesting. Alright, so that's it for now. We're gonna try to figure out the rest of the puzzles. Our favorite thing to do, you know. Try to see what else
what a simple matter.
we can get in here. So this was the room at the end. That's definitely the blob room, the slime. Hydra slime, I call him. Whatever he was actually called. Intersecting slime. And this was the one with another wyvern, wasn't it?
What? Such menial tasks.
Let me double check. Oh, it's the polar bear, yeah.
Fine.
That's the Arctic zone.
Fine.
That's the slime. Gonna avoid that unless we really feel like farming XP and the cost of health, basically.
What? Fine.
It's not like he can really damage us any other ways, but potentially kill someone before they can use the antidote and get out of there, but we might revisit him before we leave altogether.
Yes.
Nothing in these little arches. Can't go down there.
Fine.
Check this one again. We saved recently enough. Oh, we didn't explore this one. Okay. Oh, it's the wyvern, yeah. Sounds like the wyvern to me. So we'll save.
Yes.
Waiting for her outside.
What a simple matter.
No problem.
What is it? Such
No.
menial tasks.
We avoid the air aspect, which is probably a boosted wyvern. It looks like a wyvern, but being titled air aspect, I can imagine it's a bit tougher. So we could take him on right now. We're at full health. Or we could try to explore a little bit before we get into these unnecessary but just kind of extra mini boss fights, as you would call them.
Fine.
So we'll see you later. He's not going to leave the room, thankfully.
What? Fine.
Okay.
Such menial
Detecting
tasks.
traps. Nothing to do here except the mask intones. Down 4 tunnels lie 4 foes. Kill all 4, and the game begins. How am I supposed to kill the blob then?
Dungeons. The dark be nice, but blast this damp.
The slime literally doesn't die. There must be a specific way to kill him, because maybe it's fire like Hydra, but otherwise I have no idea. It says kill them all and the game begins. So we actually have to kill them to get to the next level. Or we can go up the stairs and try to do more on that floor, but this is like the deepest parts. And these mazes were just kind of extra passageways, I guess. It's pretty elaborate. We had the wyverns and the dragon skeleton. This bunch of regular skeletons in here, the middle room, little platforms. And then we had this maze of ghouls and a shadow assassin type of character, so it's very so we didn't finish exploring that completely. Let me check real quick.
Yeah, fine.
Sorry for the explosions. There's nothing I can do about that I've discovered so far. Oh, traps. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Shooting me with homing missiles. Jeez, man. I just wanted to check this little corner here. Alright, nothing much else here, then. Could loot whatever. Down here, actually, several things are down here. Several interesting things. More darts. Come back for those. There's no interactions there that I can see. And we have to be an entire full party to go back. Okay then. Oh, we missed something here. Oh, we missed several things. Wow. So it looks like it is necessary to kill everything in these rooms. Little mini challenges. This is why you should save Derlec Tower for when you are fully prepared. We're doing it now basically post-game, post main quests and all that, so we have several levels for every party member. And Montron is just the flimsiest, but he's still a good lockpicker. Guess I'm just gonna forego lockpicking for any other side quests when we get Shreed Tile or so, but we'll see. But for now, let me get the rest of these. Loot. Digify that. Very good. And emotion, we had. Somebody had that. Is that the one we already had? Okay, haste. Who has haste? Nobody probably has haste. Polymorph self. Why do we want to do that? Oh yeah, it turns them into a... Caster may transform into any of the new forms of any time, as many times as she wishes. Gains the natural attacks of the new form in some cases, and may use weapons in other. The mental attributes remain the same. The physical attributes... are attained from the new form. Also, any natural protections that the new form offer are conferred to the wizard, such as the resistance to missile and crushing damage possessed by the slime. So it's a slime? Can't do other creatures or monster. You have to turn into a slime. Okay, well, we'll see about that later. Cast some haste here to start off, just to get rid of that pretty much. We did that one cloud kill on the wyverns earlier, so that was interesting. The cloud kill is the orange one, turns out. And we're full on healing potions again. Go figure. Alright, we got emotion. Skull trap we haven't tried yet. She can't use any of these, sadly. Just our one main wizard, Baloth, crazy guy. Okay, well, let's take on these other creatures, I guess. We already did this one, right? This was the...
Shar looks upon us with favor.
Isn't this the Phoenix one? We already cleared that out. back again. Yep, that's the
Fine.
Phoenix lava room. So we did the Phoenix Guard, the Phoenix Archer, resurrected
Such
and
menial tasks.
imploded, basically. So next, I guess we have Sky Aspect. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the blob, but polymorph self might help. I just have to try many different approaches and try doing the final blow for Arcane, Fire, Lightning. What other attack types do I have in this game? There's like not that many different elemental things, so Fire seems like a relatively safe bet to me. Otherwise, it just keep cloning itself and poisoning us and killing us, and there's... I mean, maybe there's a limit to that, but not from what I've seen so far. It just does it infinitely. There must be a specific damage source or something you have to finish it off with, just like a real Hydra. It just happens to be blob form sign. So, alright, next we have the Sky Aspect, Air Aspect. So we'll give him a try. It's kind of, you know, riddles even in combat, so pretty elaborate. He's carrying out a potion of freedom. Might need some potions here. See how it goes, but definitely quick save before. Alright, so let's do haste on everyone.
What is it?
I guess we'll take on that boosted wyvern. Maybe even tougher than those 3 magical ancient wyverns I find here. So none of the heroes lived to rebel against me, so that was interesting.
What?
Alright, here we go.
Is there really no one else you can
Quick
bother?
save, and we'll start boosting everybody. So, enchanted weapon. Haste lasts for 3 rounds. Don't want to do anything without thinking how long it lasts. I mean, consider all these things. So. Okay. Nothing too much else, just haste and blessing maybe. We could do a quick blessing.
Night Singer, give me power.
Alright,
Touch someone else, you filthy swine.
here we go. Haste is 15-foot radius, yeah. Here we go. Alright, just about as ready as we're gonna get, so air aspect, don't have too many things that would help against him. I doubt a motion would work on him. He's a magical creature, so yeah, that's pretty much for people, I feel like. Let me see, anything else useful here? Summon monster, might as well. Seems good to me. Okay. That's as boosted as we're gonna get, so I guess I'll do one more quick save so we can reload for after we did these boosts and right before it, so.
Yes?
Alright, here we go.
This better be good.
What is it? A simple matter?
Take him on.
What a simple matter? What?
Let's see what happens here.
Eh? What do you want?
It's a battle.
What need ye dead?
What? Yes?
Oh, what the hell? Look at that thing.
Yes? Such menial tasks.
That's weird. Never seen that before. Oh. It's a warg. Nice.
What is it?
See if I can get a drain in time. Whoa! She got poisoned, yep. That's some virulent poison coursing through her veins. Okay, nice, we got it. Alright, nothing carrying, and I
Fine.
don't see anything else. Wait, what are these things? Invisible Stalker.
What is it?
He spoke at
Oh,
me.
that's not good. Detect invisibility.
What? Such menial tasks.
What?
Be direct.
Bolza?
Jeez.
Is there really no one else? Oh, I'm gonna work out some anger on you.
They're invisible,
Let me go.
and
This better be good.
try to detect invisibility. It didn't really work, so.
What?
Okay, then.
And the river's
Your life should be mine. Yes?
They're invisible. Where'd they come from? literally invisible.
Fine. What?
This will not be a quick death. What need he get?
Okay then. So, are they have a quick save there?
Bolza?
Don't need to backtrack necessarily, but we do have the hard save we started with tonight. If anything starts really falling through the roof, so. Alright, one more healing. Main character here. Took the brunt of the damage.
Yes, a simple matter.
Nice little wargy.
Yes.
And let's move on to Polar Bear. Polar Bear room.
Such menial tasks.
Didn't say anything about doing them in a specific order, so. There goes their haste. Oh well. Bailoff can actually do another one though.
Catch someone else, you filthy swine.
He already has the haste spell, so. Why not do another one? And I guess we're good for the next beasties here.
What is it?
Drink your potion already. God. Okay. Anybody else? No, looking good. Do some other boosters here. Saved after the combat, so. And guess we lost the monster summon. That's
What?
right. Let's get
Fine.
these guys. These
What
creatures.
is it?
You spoke at me?
What? Such menial tasks.
Sorry, polar bears and Kyle Dran the bear and winter wolves.
Yes?
But apparently we need to take you out to progress in the dungeon, so gotta do what we gotta do.
Be direct.
So,
Eh? What do you want?
alright, let's get a ray of enfeeblement on him. Hello there, Blue! Welcome in. How you doing, Blue? Continuing our dragon adventures here. The big dragon room. Now, poor polar bear. Big puzzles and stuff. Good to see you. Hope you had a nice Wednesday so far. Nice evening there in New York City, or New York area. Welcome back. You're doing horrible. Why is that, Blue? Alucard has returned as well. Welcome, guys. What's the matter, Blue? Hope you guys doing okay. Continue adventure up. Hope you feel better, at least. You stick around for a bit. Sure, you start to feel better already. Yes.
Jalcales?
Alright, do some other stuff here.
Speak and be gone.
Yes?
Let's see. They cast it on. Wolves are
Menial tasks.
magical wolves.
What is it? What is it? What?
There we go.
I will listen. For the be direct. This better be good.
What? A simple matter.
Sorry, guys. Kind of caster
Yes.
wolves or what?
Speak and be gone.
Yes?
Strange.
You're a simple matter.
And our wolf pelts, if we need those. Not really. Restin, polar bear. Bad vertigo attack and scared I will have another. Oh yeah, so you get that just
What such menial tasks?
without even being high up or anything, just for regular places. Just from your balance and such. Crazy. Oh yeah, hope you can rest up, feel better, and yeah, hope it doesn't happen anymore. If you do, just stay calm and be alright. Get through it. Absolutely. Good to see you guys,
What?
though. Hang out for a bit, join me. Puzzles all out. Everyone's fatigued now.
Fine.
Let's take a nap in the
Such menial
in the
tasks.
snow here. We'll like that maybe. Be okay. Randomly out of nowhere. Wow, yeah, that doesn't sound spontaneous. Craziness. Don't think we need the winter wolf pelts. We can always get those. those other places. And soft and luxurious. Yeah, we have plenty of money. We don't need the difficult other belts. And the bear didn't have anything, so bye guys.
A simple matter.
Sorry it had to be done, but
What is it?
It shall be even bloodier than you hoped.
I had one like 10 years. Wow. Crazy. That's pretty strange. I'll let you set there we go, rest. We'll take it easy. Enjoy some of our adventures. The other fun, great new follower. Irius here. Hope we get him in soon to enjoy our show. Very supportive. We had good music friend last night. Other streamer people and watching Sarada. It's pretty good. So wishing you guys good thing, good vibes, positive healing.
Yeah, fine.
Did some yoga today, so maybe that would help. That kind of stuff for you. Certainly interesting for me. So don't do it very often at all. In fact, it's kind of one of the first times I've ever done just straight yoga, so it was fun. You guys are okay though. Alright, we rested, we save. So, we've got the slime remaining. We've got everybody else except
What a simple matter.
the slime down, so it says down 4 tunnels life, 4 foes, kill all 4, and the game begins. So let's try to get this slime, I guess. I don't know.
Is there really no one else you can bother?
Can identify a little bit. So many arrows here. Just don't use stuff that often. Be okay, guy. Easy. Enjoy some of the adventures with us. Absolutely. Welcome, everyone. We had a strange fluctuation. 9 viewers, back to 3. Don't know what happened there. Very good. Close our window here. Sure how that looked on stream. Alright, carrying on. So yeah, the puzzle, freaking elaborate stuff here. So this blob, basically, every time we kill him, he splits into 2. So it's like a hydra. Every time you cut off one head, another one, 2 sprout in its place, you know. So I'm thinking the only way we can kill him is the traditional way with fire, do the last blow. Otherwise, I really have no idea what to do here, but I'm gonna carry on. Identify a few things. Real quick. See what we can do here. It's difficult, elaborate puzzles, even combat puzzles now, so all sorts of stuff. Non-detection. Arrows, I guess. Arrows of fire. Oh, that might help. Against some, I mean, yeah. Gonna be using fire anyway, so maybe it's a spell, maybe it's straight fire. Got those pearls from the wyverns. Do you guys want to see the giant dragon skeleton room here? There it is. It's 120 feet long or something like that. Maybe longer than that. Maybe like 300 feet, 200 feet. Measure it. If we are 6 feet, like this, yeah, it would definitely be at least 200 maybe. Measure that. He's pretty long in any case, yeah. And we did the wyverns there. It was fun. We saw the little labyrinth puzzles down here, so now we gotta get the final 4 here. See what we can do. You guys take it easy and enjoy. I don't know why our viewers fluctuate so much like that, but I should probably stop looking at the viewer counter, just focus on the chat. I'm not gonna ever do that widget or thing where it actually shows how many viewers are watching on the screen. That's kind of silly to me, so on the stream, you know, screens. Alright, let's take on this blob, see what we can do here.
What?
Touch someone else, you filthy swine.
Fire spells, maybe some meteors. We had flaming arrow, fireball, of course. Got a lot of fire spells, so let's see what we can do.
What a simple
Let's see
matter.
how it goes. We can always reload, give it more tries, but for now I'm gonna try to do fire damage for the most part.
Yes,
See if we can get him that
What
way.
need ye dead?
yes, such menial tasks.
Evil fission slime it's called, so he's a fission. He makes fissures and fissions, fractals and freaking sanity, so let's see how it goes. Try to do the last hit for fire damage. So everybody back
What
off.
is it? Such what? What is it?
Okay.
A simple matter.
His last hit, fire damage. Let's see. That's definitely fire damage.
Yes.
And hers is too, so yeah. Let's take it.
What a simple
See if it
matter.
works. See if it works. Here we go. Avoid the poison. We got him! We got him! It worked! Fire, the traditional method actually worked. Alright, here we are at a chessboard. Oh boy. Do not know what to expect here, but said, kill them all and the game begins. We are now on a chessboard. Can't save yet. Let's see what happens. Ethereal voice. Oh boy. Welcome to the game of chess. You have just defeated the last of the 4 elemental guardians, and so this is your next stop. It worked though. We could have kept splitting him infinitely if we killed him by any means other than fire damage, so. This is your next stop. I hope your stay within my tower has been pleasant, but if you have been bored, I have included this game to spice things up somewhat. There are some rules that must be adhered to while playing the game. The first one is to stay on your respective squares. Your king cannot move from its square. Your queen may move into any square. The black bishop must stay to the black squares, while the white bishop keeps to the white squares. The knights can travel anywhere, but always take the risk of some pain. If you move into a square that is restricted to you, lightning will be sent to punish your transgression. So I have to make a note of who's in what spot. Should have been playing more chess since I watched the Queen's Gambit. Okay, here we go. Craziness, guys. We gotta see how this goes. Frickin' madness. We made it to the chessboard. Pretty exciting, pretty exciting. Make sure our audio levels are fine so people aren't leaving just because they can't hear me or anything. You can see it, the frames. No frame issues with the chat and Discord, so stream quality is good. It's just an easier engine than Sunless Sea and others, so that's good to hear. How's the audio? It's good. It's just an easier engine. Sorry, what's up? Alright, well, music's a little louder than I thought it would be, but that's okay. At least you hear these sound effects now. Alright, so. Here we go. Remember, when one king falls, the game is done. Uh-huh. Interesting. Alright, well, here we go, guys. We're in combat, it says. It says we're in. Okay, got it. So, I don't know what spot. Where are the knights? Aren't the knights here?
I warrant your attention. Oh, frabjous day, Kalu Calais.
Isn't this the knights? Are these bishops? These the bishops? I'm so confused. There's the rooks. Yeah, I think this is the bishop.
Be direct.
Should have played more chess, like I said. Can we move? Oh boy. Whoa, they just come at me right at once. What the hell is this? That's not how you play chess, guys.
What is it?
Okay, take aim, I guess.
What do you want?
Some meteors.
Night Singer, give me power.
Freaking pawns. Oh, they're pawns. Wow.
What?
They're coming all at once, though. Definitely not turn-based
Olza?
by any means. All right, everybody. Got something
Yes?
for the most part.
Speak, try to keep up.
Jeez. This is not organized like chess at all. The bishop. What the? Just gonna stay here,
What
honestly.
is it?
The queen. That's the queen.
I pity you for your short lifespan.
Yes?
Is there really no one else you can bother?
Okay.
Leave me be, lest your head leave your
What
neck.
is it?
We are.
I will listen for now.
Okay then.
Catch someone else, you filthy swine.
Jeez.
What part of I'm a loner do ye not understand?
What?
Just try with a fireball.
All right, but not. Ooh, I'm gonna work out some anger on
Whoa.
you.
Queen me, I guess. Jeez.
Ye spoke at me?
Yes? What?
This is crazy.
I
So the
am
enemies don't
born
have
of
to
a
adhere to any of the
noble
rules,
race.
but I do. Man.
Be direct.
Chessboard. Who would have thought? Oh boy.
Shar is a goddess made donkey.
Try to
That might not be the best idea.
A simple matter.
There we go. Like, oh, lightning, see. Was she the queen? King. Just get back in. Oh no! It cast panic on us. That's not good. Definitely not good.
Is there really no one else you can bother?
Oh boy. Ah, we're do another of those. Fireball. When in doubt, shoot a fireball.
What is it?
Who's this? Knight. It's a knight.
This better be
Catch someone else, you filthy swine.
Jeez, man. I could summon a monster here. Oh,
dead.
mantra.
What?
Work? What happened?
Ye go suck your blade.
Did we get it? We good? Oh man, just gold. Some other stuff. Scrolls, of course. Oh, look at this. Two-handed sword. Looks fancy. The World's Edge, +3. This is a legendary weapon of heroic proportions, especially among the far northern tribes of barbarians. Champion after champion has wielded this blade against countless enemies, and the blood it has spilled could fill a small sea. History will not admit that such a blade could be forged, and each consecutive owner seems to tie its origins to whatever creation myth they believe. The most grandiose of these tales is that of a great chieftain who sailed to the cliffs that supposedly bordered the world. There he reached into the void, and his will shaped the blade from nothing. Whatever the truth, in the right hand, the sword is a fearsome thing. Okay then. So, this better than Rancor, Dorn? You're the only one that uses two-handed swords, so it is better than Rancor. Wow. Rancor +1, World's Edge +3. He is indeed our two-handed sword proficiency with two-hand weapon style. So yeah, That's literally his best type of weapon. Two-handed weapon and two-handed sword, so... Rancor is his unique weapon, specially carved for him, and it makes a +1 to his hit roll if he kills someone. 24 hours. But... any death, but... apparently World's Edge is an upgrade for you, sir, so... gets a nice damage boost, and Thaco lower, so... nice.
Be direct, it shall be even bloodier.
Try
than
that
you
on for
hoped.
size. Oh yeah, another emotion. Who had emotion? Who had emotion? Protect from evil, 10-foot radius again. We had another of those, yeah. Or, protection from evil. I'm sure we found one of those. Maybe we didn't pick it up before. Alright. More of these. Dart of Stunning. Do you like the sword we found for Emelov? And Ashia still confused. Panicked, so we'll wait till that wears off. But that was decent for chaotic chessboard, that order. Champions.
Yes, a simple matter.
That is a strength boost or something. Not usable by the barbarians. Great. Alright. Let's carry on. No problem. Balot took some
Night Singer, give me power.
hits there. Interesting little chessboard.
That's fine.
Looking good. Nothing else here except plate armor. Not even gonna... plate mail, not gonna take the time. Chain and leather. Yeah, we don't need that. We always find that everywhere, so... good enough.
What?
Alright, nice to see their chessboard. We are carrying on though. Alright, where are we now? Oh, back room. At least we're moving to a new area. We might not be able to go back there ever, but... oh well, so it goes. Be glad just to get through the, the entire labyrinth. The entire tower, honestly.
Such menial tasks.
Okay, Durlag Troll Killer. There he is. You have come quite far. Not many live to speak, less live to leave. You are far from done. I hold surprises yet. Seek direction in this place. When you understand the path, when you understand the course, yet you will be able to go on. You must be worthy to face what comes. There is evil here, not built within. You must expel the new invaders. Who are you? Are you Durlag himself? Why do you taunt me, Phantom? Who are you to do so? Do you mean me harm? I will not yield to ghosts and specters. Why do you taunt me, Phantom? Say, who are you? Are you Durlag himself? Am I Durlag? You have cause to wonder. You have seen traps and illusions and phantoms, but the spirit of Durlag has long since passed, to whatever fate the dark veil holds. This place is his fear, his anger, his torment. You wish to conquer this place? You will have to understand what created it. Remember well what you have already seen, or leave now and live life long and natural. 3 paths lead away. All must be taken. Okay. Presumably Durlag himself. It is said that the true spirit of Durlag passed long ago, but his hatred and fear, which built the tower, still maintain it. Interesting. It said I must understand 3 of the paths that led to this place. After that, the way will become clear. It seems to want something as well. It is said there was a new evil here, something not a part of the tower, that must be expelled. I don't fancy being this creature's lackey, but I may have no choice, unless I just leave. Okay then. So let's see if this goes back
Yes, a simple matter.
to the chessboard or somewhere else.
Fine.
You must gather your party
What
before
is it?
venturing.
Fine.
What?
You must gather your party
What is
before
it?
venturing.
You
Fine.
must gather your party before entering, leading through the door you just came in. Well, that's kind of silly.
What? Fine.
Like you get stuck in somewhere like that. All right, so
Such menial tasks.
this is bridge locked, and it says I can leave, but I don't see anywhere to leave yet. So
What?
let's carry on. Detect some more traps.
Such menial tasks. Yes, a simple matter.
Nowhere else to go for now, so the door is locked.
This better go suck your blade.
I guess you might as well try them on. Doesn't seem worth it to use knock, but I don't know. I have it for chest or something. Hey, it actually worked. That actually worked. Guess we'll come back there in a little bit. Avoid the lava. Stagnant lava. Or green slime. Okay. Pretty elaborate stuff here.
What is it? Yes? Fine.
Green slime. Oh. Wow.
What such menial
Make
tasks?
sure sister's with her at least.
What is it? A simple matter.
Bubbling goo. Oh, where are these guys?
Yes? Such menial tasks. What? A simple matter. What is it? Yes? What?
Speak and be gone.
Oh, shit. Resist fear.
What is it?
I will listen for now. What goes suck your blade?
Out of room. Okay, we're fine. Interesting enough. Okay, so carry on down here. Once we're out of the hole, at least.
Ulza?
What? Such menial tasks.
Keep looking around.
Eh? All right. But not because you told me to.
Yes?
She's back. I guess we should probably rest then. She took a lot of... I do have extra healing potions, but... Probably a good idea to rest before too much other danger. No reason not to rest. That's why I've spent over a year in the game. Well, almost. Count that clock. I thought it that reset per chapters, but maybe it didn't. Alright, take a rest, might as well. Use those extra potions too, guys. Don't care. Okay then.
Yes? Fine.
See what else is around here.
What is such menial tasks?
Avoid the green slime.
What is it?
Emerald slime.
Fine.
All these things. Whoa! Some more crypt crawlers.
What? Yes?
Spring into action.
What is it?
This will not
I'm
be a
gonna work
quick
out some
death.
Dorn
anger
to
on
use his
you.
new sword to
You
use.
spoke at me? I'll do your toil.
Jalcalas?
What?
And erect.
It worked, yeah. It's pretty good.
Yes? What?
Alright, so crypt crawlers.
What such menial tasks?
Let's see what else. Ah, more ghouls in the closet. Whatever that, Ruby. Scout it out a little bit. More ghouls. Pretty fast ones, too. Let's bring everyone out to play.
What? A simple matter.
Is there really no one else you can bother?
I will listen. For
Yes?
now. This better be
Good
good.
singer, give me power.
Here we go.
Yes? Such menial tasks.
She got held again.
Ulza?
That's someone else, you filthy swine.
That's where I can dispel, though. Don't want to use my amulets and other potions to protect from that. I can just... Probably need to use it more in Legacy of Baal, for sure. You need to use everything there. Just keep leaving and getting more stock and stuff, but at least for regular difficulty, we don't need to think too hard about it.
What is it? Fine.
Jean Caresse?
What need ye dead?
Night may darkness prevail.
What? Such menial tasks.
Feet erect.
What do you know? Ooh, I'm gonna work out some
Speak
anger.
and be gone.
That's better. He's held too long. Wow. Dangerous
I will be
ghouls,
shouting
man. They got a deadly
mightier than
text.
you hoped.
And a note. Letter. Why does a chair have arms and legs like a man but cannot walk or hold things? Because it's not alive, it's not sentient. I don't know. Because it's not mobile in the first place. Because it's not, you know, why is a raven like a writing desk? Okay. Something like that. Nauseated. Oh well.
Feet erect.
Yes? Fine.
You spoke at me, sleep.
What such
There we
menial
go.
tasks?
Everybody's good now.
What is a simple matter?
See anything else in the closet? No. Just a little closet. Oh, there's something here. Antidote.
What? Fine.
Antidote. Extra healing potions I'm not likely to use many of. Oh well.
'Tis akin to my home, but home does not welcome
Bunch of
me.
things to search here. All these little things. Wow. Okay. Why they would put those in the little pools here. Alright then. Any more plus ones, yes. Okay. Oh, it's poison, yep. Dang it. Out of room again. Yep, kind of figured. Poisonous goop. Nasty. And another one gift lost, same as she uses, but never has much use to actually use it, so. Oh, that one has 9 charges, though. guess I could use that one first.
What? Fine.
All now, Natha.
Okay. Who had the other one? Where'd the other one go? That's silly. Already lost the other one. How? It's on the ground? Oh, that's because I didn't have room. Yeah. Okay. Oh, she could use it. She has no need for very good one all this time. Now they both get one. Okay.
Yes, such menial tasks.
Anything else? Just that wyvern head did I leave anything behind? Don't remember.
Yes, a simple matter.
Better safe than sorry, I guess. Alrighty, that's it for that. Carry on.
What such menial tasks?
Carry right along. No big deal. Alright, guys, let's see here. Interesting caverns. I think it looks similar to Siege of Dragonspear. Well, there's a lot of
What is it? A simple
interesting
matter.
areas there. So
What?
check that out. Try one of those just for fun. Takes a
What?
while to activate.
Yes. Such menial.
Oh, it's a good fireball. That was just gonna be a missile basically, but no, it's basically a wow, powered missile blast. I like it.
Speak and be gone.
Turn party
What
AI
is it,
off, but
Jean Calais?
I mean on. But I did get tired of them
What?
going through my good ammo and
Is
stuff.
there
So
really no one else you can bother?
that's okay. We'll get used to this.
Catch someone else, you filthy swine.
This better be good.
I will listen for now.
Night Singer, give me power.
He's got something.
Yes. Your life should be.
Be direct.
Oh. Of
All
course.
da, Calais na.
What need ye dead?
Hmm? What do you want?
What is it?
Stop.
Speak.
Okay. There we go. Detect invisibility.
I will listen
Ye spoke
for now.
at me?
I can still put stuff in her bag while she's held. Just imagine that. Walk up to her while she's just petrified.
Yes.
Put stuff in her little gym bag. Alright. Areas. Come in some point. Stay up a little bit. We'll see. Alrighty, guys. It's fun time.
A simple matter. What is it?
Some more.
A simple matter. Yes.
This will not be a quick
What?
death.
What is it? Your life should be mine.
Lee.
Yeah, fine. What? Fine.
This go suck your blade.
What is it? Fine.
Cool. Huh, 1,000 gold just lying in there. Wow. Okay then, it's a lot of gold pieces. Avoid the slime. Ah, I'm gonna have to go through that though.
Yes, such menial tasks.
Let's see. Scout ahead a little bit. We'll be fine. There's traps, I got enough health to deal with them. Lock chest. Hey, nice. Zirconin and Argent. Hard and durable, yielding translucent gems and ours that flash green, red, or brown red when properly faceted. Okay. Might as well. Well, Montron, you might as well.
What? I'll do your toil.
Be a silly halfling. So silly. Don't know any way you can jump over it, so. Yeah. And it's trapped, of course. So, will you stop that? Ah, it's the arrows. Arrows from off screen. Ridiculous. Okay, we'll get back to you soon.
What is it?
Guess we'll do a little more scouting.
Fine.
Be a shame to get trapped in here. What was that? What the hell was that? Okay. Might need Ostia after. Well, that was lucky.
What?
Just come on over, I guess.
Peter.
Yes, a simple matter.
It's 1 damage to cross. It's not a big deal. Alright, nothing else around here. Traps we've already sprung. They might be infinite traps, though. You never know. Yeah, there's one. Right there. Oh well. We're together now.
What? Fine.
Ah, the vault.
What such menial
Leave
tasks?
that to Ashia. The door can only be opened through the use of a special ward stone. Alright. We need the ward stone. Doubt that knock would do it, so. Knock might work on a couple chests that Montron can't open, but I'm not too sure how it works. Sure. Okay then, special ward stone we'll need.
Yes, such menial tasks. What? Fine. Yes, a simple matter.
Alright, let's see. Well, I was lucky.
Effective. I may not kill you after all.
Sure what that is, but nothing at the moment. Alright. Carrying on. Good fun, good stuff, so. Let's see here. That's a big one. Nothing else back here. That was it. Just this vault. The vault. And that chest that we got.
What such menial tasks?
The weapons in it.
What is it? Yes, such menial tasks. A simple matter.
Guess we can get the ward stone and come back when we find. Where else though? Down here. Let's check that next.
What is it? Fine. matter? What is it? Fine.
Ah, yes. There we go.
Yes?
You spoke at me?
Jalcales?
Is there really no one else you can bother?
Speak and be gone.
What is it?
Touch someone else, you filthy swine.
What?
I will. This will not be a quick death. And the rivers run red. Beat erect.
Alright. Greater ghouls.
Yes? Yes?
Speak and
What
be
need he
gone.
dead?
Let's identify these magical. Staff of Strikings are made by the Gold Elves of Drelagara on Evermeet. The staves have a life of their own and jump to attack in their bearers' hands. The elven craftsmen rarely sell them to other races, but these powerful melee weapons do surface occasionally in Faerun. However, each attack made with a staff uses a charge, causing it to consume itself when no charges remain. 20 charges. Is it better than the spear? It is indeed. Well, we'll get to you later, staff spear, but for now, I've got a living quarterstaff to try out. That's pretty awesome. It's like a rubber snake staff. Very nice. Alright, and the sword. This long sword. The Burning Earth. Flame Tongue +1. The Burning Earth. There was a. Okay. Sorry. There was a time before Neverwinter was warm and before the great Anarok was dry, or so it is said. Few relics remain to prove such an age existed, and fewer still have an identifiable purpose. The Burning Earth seems straightforward enough. It burns a victim with magical fire, and a cryptic rune seems to suggest that the power comes from the ground itself. But whomever constructed it remains a mystery. It looks a perfectly serviceable weapon, but something in the balance or grip is wrong. It strains the forearm to touch, and does not fit the hand just right. It doesn't seem to hurt a warrior's performance, aside from the nagging doubt that the blade was not made for her, or any other humanoid. So, generating creatures, or cold using creatures, undead, speed factor 4. Let's see how it compares to, yeah, it's not any better than Varsconia, our cold blade. We've used the whole game. But it's good against certain creatures, so. Oh man, it's actually a flaming sword. How awesome is that?
What such
That's the first time we've ever actually found one to use this whole game. We've seen enemies use them, like the Doom Guards, but that's awesome. It's on fire. Well, maybe we'll try using it against the ghouls and other stuff instead of Harrower, since we left that behind somewhere. Okay.
What is it?
What else have we got here? Interesting things in that chest there. Now we will check the mushrooms.
A simple matter.
Potions.
What? A simple matter.
For potions. Alright, lovely. Let us, well, that's it for this area. Let's go back west. Okay, and we did go all the way up here north, even though it doesn't look like it. What? Oh, we didn't go there yet. Yeah, that's right. We went here, not there. Alright, so next we will head to west. I guess we'll still stay in the tunnels for now. There was, yeah, other corridors and stuff down here. They'll probably connect, but
Yes?
let's just carry on for now. So. Alright, guys. Alright, so. Nothing else we didn't get here already, is there?
What is it?
It's worth a double
Such
check.
menial
just to make
tasks.
sure. Oh, it was a bunch of stuff in there. Always out of room, don't you know? These arrows. This must be the. Okay. Go berserk! That's funny. It's funny, cursed weapons. Alright,
What?
areas.
Why such menial tasks? Yes, fine.
Some good poison damage. Deadly compliment. Okay. Welcome, guys. We are carrying on here in Durlag's Tower Labyrinth. Very interesting area. We did after a chessboard, so welcome in, everybody. Good to see you. Pop in chat if you like. If not, no worries. We're going to continue the adventure. Do the case.
What is it?
See what happens next.
What?
Ulsa?
Yes, such menial tasks.
Lots of little things.
Jalcales?
Silly Montron. Rid of him after this. Had him for the whole game, but it's time for him to go. Yeah.
What is it?
Alright, check for more traps. I
Yes.
guess.
Fine.
See what else we've got in the area. But I'm out of room, of course. So.
What? Such menial tasks.
Is anybody carrying Frost Giant strength? Getting lots of those. Don't really need them too often, but they're decent in a fight.
Night Singer, give me power.
Magic protection. Okay.
What is it?
Sisters here.
A simple matter.
Oracles. Let me try that flaming sword just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it, you know. Our first flaming weapon. Let's give it a shot.
What?
Get
A simple matter.
Oh, there's some.
What? A simple matter. What? Yes? Yes? What is it? What is it?
Like to go for the
Fine.
range for
What?
some reason.
Such menial tasks.
I will listen. For now.
What? Fine.
The rivers run red!
Yes? You're like fine.
Be direct.
Try out that
What do
quarter
you
staff
want?
too. They used it already.
What is it?
This will not be a quick
Yes?
death.
See how it goes. Be a lot. Oh, never mind.
What?
Okay. On we go. Let's see here.
A simple matter.
And an iron dagger. We're saved.
What? Fine.
Cameo. Oh, come on. Alright.
Yes? Fine.
Just like Werewolf Island, one of the weapons we find, they're only useful for that specific area, but I don't know, it's fun to try the flaming sword since we are fire-themed stream Targaryen dragon action, so it's nice to give it a shot. Just the cold steel of Varskona to enjoy some burning earth +1. It's not any better, but it is decent effects against, it's said undead, right? Undead and regenerating creatures, which is basically these kind of monsters too, so.
What is it?
Does it for this side. Let's go down
A simple
this
matter.
tunnel.
What? What? Such menial tasks.
No, no, no.
What do
I
you
wanna
want?
check out that new.
He spoke at me.
Sir?
Speak and be gone.
Yes?
Let's take a look.
Yes?
Doesn't really do any animation or anything, but it's still a good quarterstaff. Absolutely. Very nice.
Is there really no one else who can
And if we
bother?
don't actually hit them or try to hit them, or at least do a full swing or something, I don't think it'll use a charge, so it'll last a little while. At least for the rest of the area, I would hope. Out of identifies again.
Touch someone else, you filthy
I
swine.
guess we can rest now.
What? Such menial tasks.
Get our health back and all. Good a place as any to take a snooze. that. Where do you put those darts? There's those darts. Ah, I was having on the wrong character, but he didn't have any more anyway, so it's fine. Alright, so the darts for later. Use his last darts. We'll figure it out. All in good time. Normal missiles, lightning bolt, or magic missile. Do not convey any protection from magical attacks, only arrows. Arrows and slings and darts. That's what this is for. So we could have used it in that skeleton room earlier, that would have helped, but oh well. Does it make invulnerability, just like the protection from undead? Oh, that's really helpful. Or is it... Or is it reducing it? 1 turn per level. Arrows +1. So arrows +1 are considered magical? How? They're just better made arrows. 30 to 40 inches long. Almost alive as they effortlessly leave your bow and streak towards their targets with deadly accuracy. Whatever. Okay. It's nice. Little details, you know. The game has a lot of little things in it. Oh boy. Here we go again.
What do you want?
Jacques,
I will listen for now.
This better be good.
Yes? What is it?
Not bad.
Is it?
This will not be a quick death.
What?
Night Singer, give me power.
Redirect.
What need ye dead?
It's not gonna last much longer, but
This will not be a quick death.
Yes?
Dungeons. The dark be nice, but blast this damp.
alright, don't worry, got any more room here. What? She got hell. Yep, she got hell. I can still give her stuff though. Slip it into her backpack. That's funny. Okay. There, she's full. Keep the rest of these. 3 slots open. So much more room now. Not too much. Potion of freedom. There we go. Use my insight at some point. I'm holding on to these insight. What's that other one I had? The perception. I could use that. Magic blocking, agility, clarity. All these extra things, pretty much. And she doesn't have. It's hard to manage that with only 16 inventory slots per character. It's not as much as it sounds. There's a lot of things to get in the game. Okay.
What? A simple matter.
We're having fun though. It's a good time. Pretty good time. Okay then. Alright. Nothing else here. Let's go down there.
What a simple matter. Yes? A simple matter.
Oh, there's the goo. We haven't used Shadow Step in ages, so I might as well use it somewhere that might protect her. Let me check. Does this actually protect from the poison? It does not! It makes no difference whatsoever. For the poison. Jeez.
What?
Oh well. Don't know why I thought it would, but it's worth a try.
What is it? A simple matter.
These greater ghouls getting on my nerves. Sisters will take care of them though. There it is.
Yes?
And no room. Okay.
What? A simple matter.
What else have we got here besides
What
poison
is it?
for days?
Fine.
Gold. Lots of gold. Alright, we're fine for now. Poisonous floor, basically.
Yes, such menial
The
tasks.
floor is lava. Just kidding. It's green. Toxic goo.
What? Such menial tasks.
Oh, we actually had enough room because we cleared some stuff. Okay. So, oh, we can go down here.
What such menial
Another
tasks?
illusion.
Yes, such menial tasks.
Okay. Hello, Dolly. Maybe just lead them back to the party. I mean, not too big a deal.
What?
She has another of these? I thought she only had one. Guess she's higher level. She gets multiple. That's the only inherent ability the Shadow Dancer gets, as far as we've seen. So I don't know. Like, what other magic do you expect her to use? There's no scrolls she can use really. So she gets bonus to hide in shadows. Shadow Dancer may hide in shadows even while being observed. See, that's what's been so helpful. We just take that for granted all this time, but that's one of the most helpful freaking things ever. May cast Shadow Step once per day, gains 1 use at level 5, and an additional use every 5 levels thereafter. So she can do it multiple times per day, even though it says once per day, but she is level 10, so she gets 2 of those. And 7 seconds while there's a frozen time. Can attack her. Spin on the Shadow Plane. Slippery Mine, +1 bonus to saving throws. Disadvantages. -1 multiplier compared to an unkitted thief. So she's not the best backstabber, but she still does fine. 20 skill points. Dual classing. What the hell would I do dual class her as? May not use the set snare ability. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's get back to the party then.
A simple matter. What is it?
I'll bait them in here.
Menial.
That worked. Nice bit of
Yes, a simple.
terror there. Whoops.
What? A simple matter.
Yeah, we don't want to get
Yes,
held here,
a
so
simple matter.
let's go.
Is there really no one else you can bother?
What is a simple matter? What is it? A simple matter.
Ulza?
What? Such menial tasks.
I'll go where you wish, if you keep me from the accursed sun.
Yes?
Try to keep
You
up.
spoke at me? Go suck your blade.
That's someone else, you filthy swine. I'm gonna work out some anger. All right, but not
Redirect.
because you told me to.
Jean Calais?
What?
This better be good.
What is it? Yes.
There's the freaking hold again.
Eh? What do you want?
Speak and be gone.
Night Singer, give me power.
Died to the poison, look at that.
I will listen.
They take poison damage too.
Is there all right? But not because you
Yes.
told me to.
What is it? Such menial
That's someone
tasks.
else, you filthy swine.
Double hold. Wow.
May darkness
Dangerous
prevail.
creatures here. Glad we don't get too many at once, or we might have some serious problems. Have to use all our protections. Kill the worm, says. Yes, just. We got the worm. These other poisonous fiends. How you doing tonight? Welcome in. Mr. 69. Here are those Twitch accounts with not much attached.
What?
What need ye dead?
Alright. There we go. So we want to keep braving the poison, see what else is in there.
What?
Make some more room while I'm at it. Another wand of fire. Place the one we have one charge with it. Okay. Don't need the staff spear. Don't need anything else. Okay. Should be fine for now. Still using that good helmet. Yep. And the buckler. Bolts. These bolts. Bolt of biting, bolt of lightning. Oh, there is fuck, never mind. Alright, let's brave the poison a little bit more. Carry on. At least explore it for what it is.
Such menial tasks.
Poison ground. Oh, there's one left. Grail. Come you have to this cursed place. Fools you are, and doomed as well. Welcome to the damned. You will stay here. Yes, you will. I guard the withered corpse of that fool Durlag, because there is little else to do. Back, foul creature, your evil taint will not infect me. And just who might you be? Answer carefully, because they will be your last words. What manner of beast are you? Speak, poor creature. He's definitely more talkative than the other ghouls, so... yeah, we might as well say that. What manner of beast are you? Speak, poor creature, says Emeloth. Poor creature? Poor creature? Words of sympathy I not need. This place is an eternal tomb for the victims of battle long forgotten. And you offer pity? Even untwisted I would laugh, but now I even hate. You who walk here just as I did. You will fall as I did from an enemy just as unthinkable. The difference is that Durlag will not be there to take the credit of victory. We fought the demon also. We fought also. Legend speaks of him, not of undead, also fought. Yes, an interesting tale, but I should be going now. Save your wailings for bards and sages, for I care not. I will leave you to your helplessness if that is what you wish. Your unfortunate fate is horrible. Is there nothing I can do to help you before I go? Eternal undeath is your pain. That I can help with. I will end your sorry lives and ease the pain of your soul. An unthinkable enemy? Of what do you speak? Could be the dragon, the demon knight, but, yeah, I didn't think Emeloth be more sophisticated. She would want to know what else he's hinting at, just so we can prepare a little bit before the fact. That's fine, I guess. An evil so grand only fools chase and fight. A Tanari true and horrible. Its name you do not speak unless its attention you wish to bring. Long before it walked and stalked, long before even the fall of the tower, we fought along with Durlag to encase the evil away. His was the blow that won, and ours were the souls that lost. Here we stay, turned to evil and irredeemable, but heroes still and not to be killed. A cruel charity. Durlag is legend, and we are a pity. Beware the gaze that is not a gaze, but a look into your soul. Journal updated. Inside of Durlag's tower, I encountered a ghoul of great power named Grail. He offered a warning about something called a Tanari, and the horrible death gaze it wields. A gaze that is not a gaze. It sounds more insidious than even the gaze of the basilisk. I was thinking of that. I wonder if the traditional precautions will even function against it. I shall keep this in mind, though I doubt I will meet such a creature. It has been ages since Grail's battle took place. Your tale is interesting, but anything said by a ghoul should be taken with a grain of salt. I'll be going now. I can handle whatever comes my way without the advice from the dead. Thank you very much. Goodbye. And KM Punk! Sup, friend? Not too much KM. Welcome in. Is that our resident cyborg joining us? Yes, it is. Joining us for some Baldur's Gate adventures. Good to see you, man. Doing fine here. Exploring more of Durlag's Tower labyrinth deep under the earth, as it were. Talking to a ghoul at the moment. How's your night going, man? Good to see you. Welcome in for your first time in the Dragon's Roost. Good to see you. Absolutely. Having some fun time checking it out. Let me see what else we say to this guy. I wish I could help you and restore your hope. Is there nothing I can do before I go? You are an abomination of what you once were. I will aid your soul by destroying your evil form. Oh, thank you for the 50 cents. 50 bits. Thank you for the 50 bits in any case. Thank you, my man. Yep, much appreciated. Give you a shout out as soon as I figure that widget out. It's one of the only things I haven't got quite yet, but yep, probably next time or so. Definitely end of the week, end of the month, we'll have some great upgrades coming, so looking forward. Maybe even join you for Apex sometime if you like. I've never played it before, but certainly fun to watch, so do some other FPSs like Overwatch and stuff. Stuff like that. Alright, wish I could help you and restore your hope. What would Imaloth say here? I don't know, she could try to be compassionate even though she doesn't have much compassion. Our character here. I don't know, maybe it's more sarcastic. It's fun to watch and fun to play. Yeah, it definitely seems interesting. I'm seeing some different things have been... Goes pretty intense, and you either have a really good game, lasts pretty much the whole time, or you die really early. And it seems like a lot of loot aspect to it. Sometimes frustrating, but still fun. Yeah. Seems like loot is like, luck of the draw, and there's that little Marvin robot. I was watching that. It's like, yeah, you're gonna get the good shields, the good weapons, the good sights. It's like, yeah, all the battle royales like that. Alright, I'll help you and restore you. I guess I'll say that, why not? Is there anything? You can do nothing! You can do nothing except... You can take my name from this place. You can take the memory of battle and my name, and I will be free from the shadow of Durlag and that damnable demon. Fight now. That you can say it's true that we battle ferocious. You will take the memory from here. Should we do a 1v1? He's probably gonna hold me. Well, we'll get at least Ashia to join us. Yep, you're gonna fight us in any case. He's not one to let you walk by. He's not the friendly ghoul we found the other time.
A simple matter.
Yeah, totally.
Yes.
All right.
Fine.
Let's go, Mr. Grail. Draw you out here.
What is it? Fine. What is it?
Oh boy. Their flaming sword. Oh jeez.
What?
Yeah, I might need some help there.
What?
Pretty intense.
Yes.
That's me. And there's the hole. Dang it. Had a feeling, This is such a bad spot. I should have carried everyone over.
What is it?
Oh well, she's got enough health to go around. Leave her alone. There we go.
You spoke at me?
What do you
Alright, what do you want to do there?
What? Yes,
This
fine.
will not be a quick death.
I'll do the toilet.
Another hole.
Speak and be gone.
Another hole for good measure. There's some magic protection, but that's okay. Got him. Bye-bye, Grail. Nice talking to you. Hey, there's the Warstone for the vault, I bet. We're gonna open the giant vault underground. Check it out. Alrighty. You guys' performance fine? Yep, green across the board. Oh, orange because my Wi-Fi is being contested now. It's okay. Not too much frame drops, hopefully.
Is there really no one else you can bother?
Alright, carry that along. Another ward stone. I really hate puzzles, man. There's so many puzzles in this particular area. We're getting it. It's nothing too complicated, but... I should cast poison weapon all that time later. That's alright. Alright, we should probably rest after that endeavor.
Yes, such menial tasks.
See if there was anything he was guarding here, per se. Oh, very serious.
What? Fine.
Running out of room, as always. Defense AC 8. Nobody needs that. Just leave them where I found them. Yep, too basic. Just got such better stuff. Alright, what is this one? Fire Giant Strength. Okay. We stored all those that we had before we used them. I keep forgetting to use some like basic things. We're just carrying for extra room. We just don't need it for the most part. But there's limited room. Alright. Carrying right along. Let's see. Anything else in the room here? No. Just more goo. Gelatinous ooze. Alright, let's go to that vault. I guess you can tell me it's the vault. Compass Rose is inscribed on the stone. Compass Wardstone. So wasn't that what the vault had in it? Or basically. Doesn't compass out. We'll see.
What?
Alright, get on back across the poison. Carry on. Everyone gets a taste. Okay. We haven't rested yet. Let's do that. So I was talking about it. Let's take a quick snooze in the dungeon. Alrighty. Carry on, carry on. Oh, alright. So, down we go. Let's take a look in the vault, shall we?
Yes, such menial tasks.
Oh, we also have some unexplored territory down here.
What? A simple matter.
But she would want to see what's in the vault. So, oh, wow, more ghouls.
What? A simple matter.
That's the one downside to resting, perhaps. We get more spawns. Snooze in the dungeon sounds like a holiday. Yes, but spend much time in dungeons yourself. Went to the torture chamber at the castle at medieval times. My favorite. That one's really spooky. Basically a dungeon too. All the medieval instruments of torture. Very nasty. Some of the best stuff at the castle and some of the worst stuff. All in one. Pretty insane. But here we have goo, and we had a big slime earlier, kept multiplying himself every time we killed him, but it turns out fire is like the traditional weapon for a Hydra.
Yes?
Was the weapon to destroy him permanently.
What?
So that
Fine.
was interesting. We just got our first flaming sword, in addition to our cold long sword, so that's fun.
Touch someone else, you filthy swine.
Okay. One more use, this, I guess.
Jalcales?
Ye spoke at me?
He's out of his semi bad ammo, so
I will listen for now.
Yes?
let's see how this goes. Oh!
A simple matter.
Wrong way.
This I'll do the toil. And the rivers run red.
What? Fine.
Jeez. Monteron's such a liability.
What need ye get?
Craziest, stupidest, weakest sanest halfling I've ever known. I mean, he's really good at the lockpicking because I gave him that, but otherwise, I think he really needs Czar to excel or be formidable at anything. Without Czar, he's just a lost cause.
He spoke at me?
Alright,
What
moving on.
if I'm... Yes?
Let's get to that
Such
vault.
menial
That
tasks.
should be what the ward is for. If it's not, we'll come right back.
What fine?
See if it works. And
What such
hold off on
menial
the
tasks?
poison just to wait and see.
Yes?
Let's check it out.
What? Such menial
worked.
tasks.
It worked.
What a simple matter.
Well, I'll show you. Would like to see what's in it. So everyone else can wait for the poison. Take a look what's in this little room. It's a little bit of treasure. Big treasure pile earlier. Decent amount of gold. We don't have room if there's that much. I have room for 2 things. Shouldn't have brought my least inventoried. All these arrows, man. Jeez. I don't think I'll need regular for a while. Drop those.
Yes?
Alright.
A simple matter.
Take a look and
What?
see. Anything trapped,
Fine.
first of all. Yeah, imagine that you go to a fancy hotel, they have the room made to look like a dungeon. Stuff like that. Okay, no traps.
What fine?
Not that I can see. Locks, of course. Oh my goodness, 13, almost 14,000 gold in there. Nice. And a lot of gems. Plenty of gems here. Might be able to put the ward stone in the gem bag and they still be functional, but typically I have to place them. So. Freaking all the gems. Fill up the gem bag, diamonds, and oh yeah, bunch of stuff. RPG inventory, emerald, and wow, one of the first stars, sapphires. Precious variation of the sapphire. It is more translucent, with a white star highlighted in its center. Known to ornament devices that protect against magic. More opals, water opals. Got a magic short sword and a random. Play short sword +1, and just a regular long sword. So, Montron,
Yes?
might need you after all, unless it's really
Such
low
menial tasks.
skill. Yeah, didn't think so.
What?
Oh, well.
A simple matter. Yes?
Montron, you can take a look real quick.
A simple
This
matter.
better be good. Go suck your blade. Ow!
Okay. Let's take a look.
What such menial tasks?
Alrighty.
What is it? Fine.
Do. I'm glad at Twitch it shows in the chat like who's the leaderboard for bits and all that, so I don't really need to get a in-stream screen display for that, but we'll see. Down the line, plenty of opportunities.
What need ye dead?
Alright, in the crate here,
Lightly, taskmaster.
72 gold. Not exactly 17,000, but it'll work. You got a lot there. 14,000, 17,000. Alright, now we head back up there, or we explore this last little side area. Almost done here, I think.
What such menial tasks?
I'll just go look real quick. Since I'm the fat... Oh wait, how do you get there? It's blocked. Must be another
What such menial tasks?
illusion. Fuck. Everyone's here. Reminds me of Bailoff. It's time for
What do you
ring
want?
roulette. Here we go. And he didn't even get a gem. Okay.
Speak. I tried.
Always
to keep
nice
up.
though. I mean, it's nice they gave him that because he was the freaking slave master in the Black Pit, so it's a little more karma for him. He's the most powerful sorcerer I've ever seen, but that's whatever. Okay, so crazy Bailoff, yes. I see a little bit of his portrait top there, but that's fine. Okay, so
Yes? Fine.
how do we get to the side? There's not stuff in here.
Just go suck your blade.
Always more stuff. How do we get there? There's nowhere to go there. That doesn't make sense. How?
Yes? A simple matter.
There's nowhere you get to that side. It's clearly an area. That's strange.
What is
You
it?
would think there'd be another illusion here,
Such menial tasks.
but there is not. And it's not even poisonous, which is also weird. Okay, there it is. Just was being stubborn, but here we go. More of these guys.
This better be good.
Guess you can use your good sling ammo. Why not?
I will listen.
I'm not gonna keep you around much longer here, Montrons, so enjoy it while you've got it. Yeah.
It shall be even bloodier than you hope.
Give me power.
Dissatisfied with him for a while. He was even the one that died in the final battle, so yeah.
Is there really no one else you can bother?
Scorcher here. It's where they have separate charges. It's kind of
What
confusing.
need ye dead?
Fight, fight. Oh!
Redirect.
Yes.
Bolsa?
Another worm. You guys want to see the crypt crawler?
What is
Ye
it?
spoke at me?
What? What?
What is she doing standing there? Jeez.
This better be good.
Yes? Fine.
That's someone else with my usual.
Yes, simple matter.
What need ye dead?
I was taking poison damage too.
I'll do your toils.
What's over here? Oh, Monteron. You're so silly, halfling.
Ye spoke at me?
You are a
I'll do your
disgrace
toil.
to the halflings. Alright, what else we got? He's good for something. I just don't like his kit, I guess. Alright, that's it.
Is a key to my home. But home does not welcome
Okay,
me.
potion of freedom and fire giant strength. Yes. Got frost giant and fire giant. Next battle, I'll try to remember to actually use one of those. Let's take another rest, I guess, just for Montron's sake. Bailoff got hit once. Whatever. Can't lose anyone. Can't afford it from inventory alone. So. Whew, okay. So. Now we've got a lightning wand, short sword. Running out of room here very quickly to use some of these scrolls. Ah, she can use champion strength. That's good.
Jean Calais?
That is for one creature. Okay.
What such menial tasks?
Alright, next up then I guess we continue the north hallway. We've done everything there is to do here. We haven't done this one or north yet, so I guess we'll start with north and go across the fire bridge later. I don't know. Should probably do a hard save. It's been a while. We haven't really done one yet tonight, so let me see here. Do Imola 3, I guess. Back when we were in the main city. You remember those days? We weren't always in this labyrinth. Felt that way when I was in the main city too, though. Actually, it's like, I remember the days when I wasn't inside the city. Because it's like there for weeks at a time. In game weeks, at least. We're about to hit our first full year in the game. And we had 100 hours, now we're 104 hours. Yeah. Had like 30 or 40 hours before we streamed this, I don't remember. Something like that. Okay.
What is it?
What do we got down here?
What? A simple matter.
What have we got? Uh-huh. Islan.
Yes, such menial tasks.
Islan. You have come far and seen much, but not all would stay. Leaving is what I offer. Irritate the spirit no more. Leave this place and the madness it keeps. The world above is yours. The depths belong to the dead that will not let go. So, I did hard save in case we decide to leave. Good spirit, you can send me away from this place. I will accept your offer. Thanks just the same, but I will stay. Let's see what happens if we accept. There's probably no way to get back down, but that's why I hard save, so it's okay. Back to the sky and the light with you. Here will stay the ghost of failure, my strong, stubborn Durlag. Let the ages take the weight away as swiftly as I send these children. We go back to the entrance. And if we try to go back, it is probably going to block us at one of the many spots there.
Such menial tasks.
Should we try?
Fine.
Just for curiosity's sake. We're not going to actually do this, so it doesn't matter.
And the rivers run red!
Let's take a look.
A simple matter.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
All the
menial
way
tasks.
from the entrance, the beautiful outside, down to the basement, down to this
You must gather your party
first
before
labyrinth
venturing
floor,
forth.
many puzzles, and then down to the deeper lift.
A simple matter.
And the door is still locked. Yep, that door is still locked, so the place where we did progress from was one of these. Yeah, it was here, wasn't it? So to get there, we had to go teleporter, which we cannot do because the door is locked. I went down the stairs, maybe? No. Oh, yeah, there's stairs there. I can't get there, though. It all depends on that, door. Locked, so just from that door that locked earlier on alone, maybe I can hit the dummy, though. Let me try just while we're exploring this avenue, if we decided we wanted to leave and come back. I mean, we have the hard save to do so. Alright, hit the dummy, please. Oh! Not me.
What? Such what?
Not me.
Yes,
You're having
simple matter.
trouble.
Yes.
Just shoot the thing.
Such menial tasks.
I may not kill you after all.
It's like delayed or something. It's very delayed for some reason. Don't know what's happening. I'm just trying to hit the dummy. You hit the dummies to... There were potions in here? What the heck? There's that weird thing. Sparring dummy has nothing to say to you. This is freaking weird. What are all these things doing in here? Goodness. They store literally things in every single compartment they can think of. Ridiculous. Alright, hit the dummy. Or hit the thing behind it. Just hit something.
Your life shall be
There we
mine.
go. Did that open anything?
What simple matter?
Nope.
What is such menial tasks?
Nope. Oh, that opened that one. I forgot how I locked myself out this one. Something in there.
What?
Hey, it
Fine.
worked. Actually worked.
Yes?
Alright, so then we teleport again. Backtracking just for the fun of it. We might as well go through the entire puzzle and relive these memories just because. This nasty room. The freaking stretcher. And there's Durlag. I would think there's someone. Alright, see if this was the way.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
The creepy crawlies. Okay, stop on by in there. Is it gonna let me? Okay. Yep, there's this all room. And we we went to the chess place from defeating the last guy, so I feel like, yeah, since that teleported us from the room, there's no way to actually recreate that. Once you get past that point, there is no way to do that, so we just wanted to walk through that again, but yeah, ML3 it is. We go straight back
Such menial tasks.
up here. And we will say, no, thank you. We would like to stay in the dungeon puzzle conundrum. Yep, so that's our choice for now. We could leave and never come back, never solve it, which is just basically giving up and leaving it unfinished for this entire playthrough, this entire character. Or we finish the job like we're supposed to. Thanks just the same, but I will stay. The light calls, you do not go. You are as stubborn as my Durlag. I will send when you wish. Would that I could send the weight from his shoulders thus. So I guess we can come back to her at any time. Alright, that's that.
What? A simple matter.
Oh, more gems. Nothing over here. Not yet, at least. What is this? Oh, that looks pretty intricate. We'll see about that.
What? A simple matter.
Let's do a little detecting for now. Helmed warriors.
Yes, such menial tasks.
It shall be even bloodier than you hoped.
Yes, a simple matter. What is it?
Ye spoke at me.
Jean-Claire?
What do you
What?
want?
What is it?
Take them off.
This Bethany taskmaster.
Speak and
Immune
be
to my
gone.
damage. Yeah, they don't take
This will not be a quick
range
death.
damage. I think that's what it's trying to tell me there. Yep. They only take melee damage. Crazy enough.
What? A simple matter.
The next one. Trying to backstab him. That's why Shadow Dancers are so awesome. I mean, of course, they would have to reduce the backstab amplifier, the damage, because if you could just do that like an assassin and hide right in front of them after you stab them, that would be way too OP. Yep, -1 backstab multiplier compared to an unkitted thief. Definitely fair. Alright, what else is in here? Let's take a look. Ah, trapped in the smelter. More. Does it ever end? I mean, I like having this good ammo and stuff for free. You would have spent a fortune on it otherwise, but
What is
too
fine?
much. Next battle, I'm gonna try to remember it. This wasn't really much of a battle, but next, like, decent-sized battle, I'll try to remember to use a few scrolls and a few potions.
Yes.
I'll try. Okay, so another wardstone. Bone wardstone. Resembles a jumble of human bones. Interesting. Let me make sure this is nothing. Yeah, short sword one. Not really worth it.
What need us, suck your
To
blade?
even carry it. We find plenty of those in a quickly. Keep the unique stuff, but not the common stuff. Not sure why I can't recognize those. Been getting plenty of those. Okay, let's see. Twos are full. So first. +2 being the best regular arrow. Plenty of +1s though. Okay, then. Alright, so. Danger music not turning off for some reason.
Shar looks upon us with favor.
Sorry for the music. It just doesn't want to cue the end of the battle. For our musical abilities. Sorrow's immune to my damage. That makes her hostile, though. He can't talk to her anymore.
Tis akin to my home,
That's interesting.
but home does not welcome me.
Very interesting. Anyway, maybe that'll fix the music. Yep, that's it.
A simple matter.
Thankfully. On and on and on. Okay. Warhammer +1, I guess. Let me see though. It's worth a look. Yep. Warhammer and a Warhammer. Standard and improved. Mounted upon an 18-inch shaft, it has also been bestowed with a small number of magical properties, however, thus making it more effective. So instead of good technology, they just say, it has magic in it, it's better. Instead of craftsmanship or design, you know.
What?
Okay then. Let's check this room out.
Yes. A simple matter.
What is all this about? I've got the bones one now. Compass, bone, teleportation, kill, Fournibal, and level 2. Interesting assortment. Let's figure it out.
What? A simple matter.
I freaking got. Reload.
What? Such menial tasks.
Okay, this time, watch your step.
What?
Jeez.
A simple matter.
Freaking cloud kill. Just waiting there.
Eh? What do you
Oh,
want?
man. else we got for Bailoff here? Color spray. Color spray is also. We haven't tried Skull Trap yet, though. I do want to try a Skull Trap at some point.
Yes? Yes? Fine. What is it? Such menial tasks.
Now we're safe. Now let's find where it was. Was it on the... The statue intones, any who dare cross the ruined carpet shall be struck down. Wow, there's no way to go around it?
What is it? A simple matter.
Dang it. I guess
What?
there's no
A
way
simple
to
matter?
detect it or avoid it, so... Montron, I probably need you for the chest, but... I'll just... Oh, yeah. I'll trigger it for now and then come back. Oh, that didn't work. What's happening? Quick load, quick load, quick load. Changed my button a long time ago. Yeah, it works if you do it quick enough. Yep, she's fine. No ill effects.
Yes? A simple matter.
2 damage.
What? A simple matter.
We'll live. Oh, oh, oh. Alright, bunch of stuff here. But we need Montron. Well, Montron, I would rarely do this, but since you are departing the party soon, I guess I'll give you a little boon here. Take the boots I've been using all game.
Ye spoke. Go suck your blade.
Give someone else a turn with cheetah paws. Oh, look at that. Fancy. Ah, fuck. And another sling. Yeah, they're trapped, but not too much I can do about that. A nice mace. Something else there. Just run, run. Oh boy. Alright, take my boots back, please. Love those boots, they're so amazing. Paws of the cheetah! Been very helpful. Alright, well. That'll be fun.
Yes?
Get the last couple things in there, but why did we pick up the warhammers? I did not mean to do that. That's strange. Anyone can carry these health potions. Yes. Carry that. The wand of lightning. Can't combine the charges. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Not advanced enough to combine the charges. Alright, hold on my darts for a bit. Take that too, I guess. Potion. That's fine. Haven't been eating it lately, but probably need it at some point. Oh, I just want more room for it. Some fancy looking things there. Ah, shield and sling. There we go. See, aren't you glad I made free? And some. Alright, take a look at what these are. Crotan's Skull Crusher. I'm I'm gonna save just for the danger music. Freaking annoying. Terror music, Sunless Sea, and this freaking combat music. Just not what I like to hear constantly. Okay, so let's identify the rest of it. Wow, some fancy stuff here. So these first 4 things we have: Crotan's Skull Crusher. Even though hordes have their heroes, and while they are vilified in civilized company, their deeds are sometimes impressive nonetheless. Crotan was an exceptionally intelligent orc, as far as orcs go, who commanded an ever-shifting legion of ogres, orcs, hobgoblins, and other assorted beasties during the Year of the Lost Lady 1241 DR. It was in this year that a group of orc bandits allegedly kidnapped and killed a Tethrian noblewoman, and the response from authorities was a genocidal slaughter of orcs throughout the south in her memory. Crotan mounted a defense that ensured his people were not entirely destroyed. Genocide of that ensured his people were not entirely destroyed, though they were displaced. Crotan himself fell near the end of the conflict, and his head was mounted outside the graveyard where the young lady was buried. As a point of interest, orcs called this time the Year of Pushing Too Far. Ooh, one-handed mace. Too bad we've got no one who uses that, but it's cool. It's a good mace. Just nobody has... Well, she has... Morning Star, I don't know. She could probably use it, but... more Thaco, slightly more damage, so... it's more unique than the Morning Star +1. There's nothing unique about that at all, so... It's just heavier. Yeah, why don't you go back to... Skull Crusher for a bit. Seems like you would like that kind of history. The Sonia being prejudiced against these dark elves. Baloth deserves it, but... Is Sonia just a dark priestess, you know? She's, I don't know, feels superior to others. Alright, well, now I have less room again. Let's store that in these other places here. In a moment. Alright, we got Karaja's Life and Death +3. Karaja was Kalimshan's undisputed champion of pit fighting for a decade. Wearing only a thin leather armor and spiked gauntlets, he would pummel his foes to the ground, seemingly impervious to their blows. Eventually it was revealed that his armor was heavily enchanted, at which point angry spectators threw him into the pit with a club-wielding ogre. The beast managed to break all of Kajar's bones, while the armor remained as good as new. Alright, Montron, you want that for now? Yeah. I would think so. Protector the second is just good against arrows. I don't know, just better in general, so. Alright, now we've got Pellin's Shield +2. This shield was commissioned from the finest dwarven smiths by Pellin of Tyr, a renowned paladin who was known for his unquestioning courage and total lack of common sense. Upon hearing that a red dragon was ravaging the countryside, Pellin mounted his horse and rode off to do battle. Pellin and his armor digested readily, but the shield gave the dragon severe stomach cramps. He coughed it up, and it lay in his treasure pile for several years until it was retrieved by Pellin's son. It's the digest. Good dragon. A paladin who knew when to sneak. The superior craftsmanship is supplemented by a permanent lightness spell, which makes the shield very easy to wield. Alright, who wants some dragon coughed up goods here? Well, she doesn't use a shield. That would actually hurt her combat, wouldn't it? Because she uses single weapon style instead of shield and sword style. I'm confused how this works. You get a better armor class, but let me see. 10, 17, 8. That doesn't change it. So I could have been using the shield this entire time for my main character, even though she has single weapon style? That is so confusing. Let me see if, yeah, Montron, he would prefer it, so. Does that even help? 7? Freaking weird, man. Makes no sense to me. I do not understand that whatsoever. Too bad you can't have the dart in one hand. And then, you know, throw with the dart and then fight with a sword, just like without switching. Instead of switching back and forth, but... Oh well, we'll try it for a little bit, just see how it goes. Montron, you get to use Helen's for... They actually look the same anyway, so... Just slightly darker. Alright, whatever. And here we have Arla's Dragonbane. Wow. None know better than halflings the value of a well-placed stone when confronting a larger foe. This particular weapon was the property of a young woman named Arla Surestep, one of the few small folk that left the hearth to seek adventure. Legend speaks of the diminutive Arla using the sling to place a well-sharpened pebble through the skull of a green dragon in mid-flight, though the same tale in another tavern places the stone squarely in the creature's hindquarters for more humorous than lethal effect. It would seem that halflings prefer entertainment over accuracy when it comes to their history. And I'm sure you would like that too, Montron, wouldn't you? But, let me see, less damage but more accuracy for unerring accuracy. Sling +1, so it's a trade-off. Much less Thaco. Not too much less damage. I guess you could use that. Sling +1 is, yeah, not unique at all, so...
Disco, suck your blade.
Let's store that. Not that I'm ever coming back for it, ever, but... At least it's not just dropping on the ground for it to despawn and disintegrate to the ages. And probably Protector the second too while I'm at it. Honestly. Don't need inferior gear. Keeping that because it's good against magic. Okay, well... Oh, antidote this whole time. And also, Hill Giant Strength. Keep all the Giant Strength in one place, at least that'll make it easy to remember where they are. Give all the Giants to the Halfling. Alright, Montron, some nice upgrades for you for your final run with us here. Before we replace you for the very end of the side quest, just because. Variety and all. Alright, so that's it for that. There's nothing else there.
What is it?
Where the heck do we go next?
What such menial tasks?
Is this another illusion? No.
Dungeons. The dark
What?
be
A
nice,
simple matter.
but blast this
What?
down.
Fine.
Uh-huh.
What needs sleep?
Locked.
Likely, Taskmaster.
Is locked. What?
Yes, a simple matter.
Even with all my wards done. No way to get in there. Damn. That's frustrating. Well, we'll find somewhere else. Okay. I guess for now, Dragonbane.
Ye spoke at me?
Guess for now we can go to the other area.
What a simple matter.
We'll come back. Probably something down here unlocks it. I mean, you would think so. Would certainly hope so. Operates this door. It's not a conventional lock, even though it's a door, basically. It's a wall, basically. It's not a door. It's a wall. Okay. What have we got here? Clipless Grenade. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Thanks for the follow. Alright, so now we're carrying on down here the hallway, and hopefully look out for traps.
Yes?
Looks like a pretty well trapped hallway.
Fine.
If I had to guess, all these little slits. Yep, got the goal. Thank you, man. Alright. One of the goals. Okay. Dragon Knights for life. Ah, here we go. There it is. Whoa! There's the editor caps. Let's use those +2 on it.
What? What is
This will not be
Such
a
mean
quick
task.
death.
See enough? Yeah, this whole time I haven't used the shield, but it doesn't seem to hurt much.
it? Yes?
Doesn't seem to affect her single weapon style. Maybe it's just like more benefit if you did the shield, but when we don't want to use a shield, I have no idea how this works. I need to consult a D&D expert. Huh, yeah. Wizards and Warriors. Icewind Dale, interesting. I've not heard of those specifically, but imagine they're in the D&D logbook. Cool. Well, hope you enjoy there. Click this.
What?
A lot of good stuff. Also, open to co-op. The game is itself. I think you can at least have 2 people, maybe more. Baldur's Gate 3 will look forward to later, but this is definitely where it started. I'm glad to finally do a full playthrough after 15 years of playing it on and off from the original 5 CDs. So, enhanced edition, some good stuff. Also gonna get Siege of Dragon's Spear DLC and finish Black Pits at some point too.
Fine.
Yep, it's pretty fun, pretty good. Oh boy, sword spider. We've been able to avoid those mostly. So let's see
What is it?
this one's about. It's not a regenerating creature per se, so I'll switch off the flame sword.
Be direct. Speak and be gone.
Here we go.
Yes? A simple
Nice. Now we've got a phase spider.
What?
Also nice.
This will not be a quick death.
Phasing and
What
phasing.
is it? Fine.
And another one.
Is there really no one else you can bother?
I'll try some blindness.
Yes?
Jean Calais.
Touch someone else, you
Using
filthy
your
swine.
darts first. The phaser then. Yeah.
Night Singer, give me power.
Try some champion strength.
This better
Montron
be
use
good.
one of the potions I've been promising. Just use Hell Giant, I guess. Pass that on over. Lasts for a while.
What do you want?
Both Jean Calais.
And she's poisoned. Alright, think clip this. See ya around. Gotta keep enjoying fun adventure. Absolutely.
Sharon looks upon us with
Yes?
Speak too soon, though.
Night Singer.
Should take the antidote and get poisoned again immediately after.
From the Spider Queen's vengeance.
Yeah, the Spider Queen's vengeance dealing with actual spider here. Okay, you got him.
Shaw,
Take the antidote.
save me from the Spider
Take
Queen's
the antidote. Oh, come on, man. Talk about cruel. How many turns does it take to take a freaking potion? Ugh, reload it is then. ridiculous. That is so silly. She's like holding the antidote in her hand and she can't take it quick enough. Just imagine if that was amplified damage. The other ones.
Be direct.
Spiders would be so annoying.
What?
Oh, that sword
Speak, it shall
glows
be
too.
even
Now he has
bloodier than you
glowing
hoped.
armor and a glowing sword. Didn't notice that before. Ooh. Alright, we are keeping it up either case. Don't care.
Jalcales?
Silly, silly boogans. Okay. Try some other enhancements. Make it easier.
Yes?
Is there really no
Try
one
out a
else you can
skull
bother?
trap for fun.
That's someone else.
Get those potions up and around. So you drank that one instantly, like literally less than half a second. Maybe it's the combat state effects thing. Makes sense. Out of combat, everything is easier. Yep. Cannot use item. Yeah. Okay. Let's take the last of that.
What is it?
Speed for good measure. We've also got regeneration, other things. Absorption, don't think would help against the spider. Oh yeah, let's use that scroll.
Night Singer, give
Use
me
the
power.
scroll on yourself, I guess. And you could use Frost Giant Baloth. You can't use that. Never mind. What am I thinking? Of course you can't use that. Okay. That should be good for me. I hope. I hope that's good enough for some spiders. At least get rid of some items, you know.
What? What?
See how the skull trap works.
Such menial tasks.
Oh no, it works on friendly too. What the hell? That was kind of pointless. Oh well.
Yes? Yes? Such menial tasks.
Let's demolish them this time.
What is it?
Calculator this.
What? Fine. What? Yes? Fine. Yes, such menial tasks.
That was easier, huh?
What is it? Such menial tasks.
Wow.
This will not be a quick death.
Is it poison?
What?
That's instant this time. Why is it when I need it? It doesn't work, but when it's not really that important, it's instantaneous. Nice. Cleared them out.
Fine.
Nothing else? Nothing else? Oh, there's a door. And a stone golem. Doesn't look much like a golem, but... Questions have I for you. None but kin of clan may pass. State your knowledge of the history. Answer true and the way is clear. Answer false and feel the sorrow. I think I saved, right? So, there's no second chance, neither for true nor false. Do you wish to answer now? Perhaps later. The door from this place remains closed until the answers are given. Whew. Let's prepare for that. I didn't save. Yeah, I saved now. Okay, what's in here? Besides traps, of course. A web.
What? Fine.
A lovely web. Just a little shortcut. Well, it looks like there's no other option, so either get this right or... Oh, that's interesting. Emeloth will be fine, it's just a web. Okay. Well, we can always reload. Pose your questions, Golem. If you count Durlag, son of Bolher Thunderaxe, as your kin, you will know well the family that built this place. The mother of the sons, the matron of the clan. What is her name? Holy! That's a lot of options. Well, we can just guess for now. Look it up if absolutely necessary, but... Islan was the wife. Do not remember the mother's name. Answer is unsatisfactory. Questions I have for you. You said there was no second chance. Kidding, huh? It was just kidding. Alright, we did Ishmael last time. Burial.
Yes, such menial tasks.
Well, apparently he was kidding. The Elder. Oh, this is easy. You don't even have to worry about him. Kiela. We've done Mjelder, Griel, and Shishna. Shayla. So Ishmela. Well, at least we'll get everything that wasn't right. Kiel. Your answer satisfies. Another question remains. Durlag, builder of the home, founder of the clan, had a name not from his father, but his own deeds. The tower was built with the fortune of hordes, but the last name of Durlag comes from the fortune of battle. With axe and fire, he cleansed the land of beasts he loved to fight. When axe alone would not suffice, I asked the second name of Durlag. Of course, it is Troll Killer. Yes, Troll Killer. Beholder Master. Your answer satisfies. A question remains. The father of this place formed the clan and fell in times of treachery. False faces claimed the future, and clanless became Durlag. This he shared with his own father, a wanderer that lived by the strength of his weapons. The second name of Bolhur is what I ask you, since most common is all you need for this answer. It's, Thunderhammer. Yep. Your answer is unsatisfactory. You must learn further. You must learn the history. Huh? I guess it was the other one. Alright, hold on. Troll Killer, and it was Kiel. Kiel, not Killa. Alright. Kiel. Where's Kiel? She's not here anymore? Huh? What happened? Killa. Oh. Is it Mjelder? No, it's Ishmela. No, it was Kill. It was Kill. Yeah, there it is. Wait. Puzzles and riddles and things we don't remember, of course. It must have been, Ishmael. Oh my. Alright, well, none of these buffs are gonna last anyway, so. Why are you still going, combat music? There's no combat here. There's no freaking combat. There we go. Jeez. Okay. Now we can maybe hear ourselves think. Confusion of that. Alright. Not that it'll make much difference. Alright, we've got Arlena, Durlas. It's giving me different choices every time, that's why. It's giving me different ones.
Incactus pulca imperio.
See, it's giving me different choices every time. That's not nice.
Incactus pulca
Alright,
imperio.
it's not kill.
Incactus pulca imperio.
Not shield. Crane. Oh man.
Incactus
Should've wrote this one down. What? Grill kill. Alright, it was kill. See, it was kill. Alright. Durlag Troll Killer. And it wasn't Thunderhammer? Thunderaxe? Thought it was Thunderhammer. Maybe it's Thunderaxe. Thought it was something else. Let's try Thunderaxe. Okay. Here's the key to what you need. Here's the secret for what comes. The bones will walk where flesh cannot. The ward will walk the bones. Oh boy. Here we go.
A simple matter.
We were hired after the battles were done. Durlag called upon us to make his visions true. We did our best, but his visions grew darker, and soon we could not see. We waded through his fallen, and we waded through his gold. Near the end we feared for our lives, though not as much as he did. I was never truly sure whether he wished to keep the intruders out, or himself in. Both, I'll wager. We were hired after the battles were done, and we did our best. Ridiculous. Okay. With me it ended. Speak now of my troubles to show you have learnt. From where did my pain come? Where did my pain stab home? Where did my pain take root? Where does my pain reside? Speak and show that you understand. From the east it came, and then the south, the west, and now it rests. From the west, north. I will not choose yet. You will choose and choose quickly. Hesitance marks an outsider. Okay.
What is a simple matter?
It began with us and the masters. The enchanted, tentacled ones directed, and we assaulted quietly with cover of night. We took off the weaker first, hiding amidst the children. None saw the arrival, none noticed the insurgents, and none survived the final rise. When Durlag realized the deception, it was too late. His own family sought his life, and he slaughtered their false faces. It began with us from the west. Began from the west. The compass. This is not my face. The invaders came and took my true face, burying it with my body and my comrades. I was among the last, but not the very last, and I saw the horror to come. My child rose against me, though it was no longer my child. It wore her face, but I knew her to be dead. The doppelgangers came from within, and we could not fight ourselves. Better to die than to kill ourselves. What would be left of a man that had to kill his family, has had to kill his family and himself? I was among the last, but not the very last. So he's south. And this is best east. East, and this is north. West it came. Ended in north. So it begins with west and ends in north. So yeah, that much is obvious. So it's one of these threes. So the south was not the last, of course. So go in directions, or I think east would probably be third to last. So let's try that. Yeah, definitely start with the west. Let's try this one. West, south, east, north. See if that worked. I don't know. Makes the most sense. Let's try it. You have learned a little. You may yet survive. Ah, we got it. We actually got something. First time around. Wow. Okay then.
A simple matter.
You have found the room that gives direction, but are not done yet. They way. It says they way is not yet clear. I guess he means the way is not yet clear. Understand the paths that lead away, and you will return. Probably an enhanced edition typo or something. Okay, understand the paths that lead away, and you will return. Well, thanks for the great advice. Did we get another ward stone? No, still locked. Understand the paths that lead away. You will return. The wind structure lies over a deep pit. You cannot tell the exact depth of the pit, but when you toss a pebble into its maw, you don't seem to hear the stone hit the bottom. Oh, deep under the earth. Well, we got lava down here, so yeah. Pretty dang deep. Alright, where is next then? We might actually have to look it up now. Oh wait, we haven't tried using this chair before. What?
A simple matter.
How did that happen? Did I use the chair by accident? Okay then. This is the end of things. Here I stood and struck them down as they came, my family and my clan, and with their false faces. They dropped all pretense and drew their weapons against me. I fought them to the last, killing the shape changers that had taken their forms. I cursed them for destroying the dream, but they were not the real evil. The real evil could not save my people before this deception. The real evil hid from life in the face of this tragedy. The real evil deserves the blame. This is the end of things. Answer where blame has fallen. Who attacked mercilessly the craftsman? The blame began. The invaders' people are without blame because the invaders were unstoppable. People must share blame for their inability to fight. The invaders are to blame for the slaughtered people. I will not choose now. You will choose and choose quickly. Yes, hesitant marks it outside. Okay, here we go again.
What? A simple matter.
We came to kill, but not without reasons. We were here before, as were the tentacles. Their underground was near, and the tower intruded on their expansions as well. The bait was too great to pass. The dwarves did not hide their wealth, did not stop the rumors of waist-deep gold. The invaders came and still come, but not without invite. We came to kill, but not without reasons. There was no warning, but it would not have helped. There was no need to prepare for hard times, because hard times would never come. So we were assured, and so we believed, the great troll killer was our provider, and he would protect us. We put down our swords to live the life he always wanted. We lived as family. Suspicions were for outsiders. Guards and weapons were for wartime. There was no warning, but it would not have helped. We crafted as we were told. We built this place to prevent all from entering. We trapped every inch of every step and made sure that to enter meant death. We have killed many over time, though it is not our will. It is all to protect against a repeat of the past, though the challenges ensure it will repeat. A mountain to climb, a river to cross, because it is there they will come. We crafted as we were told. So, invaders. Dwarves and craftsmen. Guess we should try one. So, the blame falls upon the invaders who attacked mercilessly and on your people who could not defend themselves. It falls upon the craftsmen that built this evil place and on you for telling them. So if we do this in order, telling them to, the blame is shared by all in your eyes. If we do this in order, it's invaders, dwarves, craftsmen, and you. So, your people are without blame because their invaders were unstoppable. The invaders are not to blame because they were fighting for survival. The craftsmen just did their jobs, and you could not foresee the attacks. So you are free also. None are to blame in your eye. Your people must share the blame. But yeah, it starts with the invaders are to blame for the slaughter of your people, and should be blamed for the helplessness they felt. They also contributed to your hiring the craftsmen, so they are indirectly to blame for the tower as it stands. They are the true evil in your eyes. Well, this is an elaborate one. The people must share blame for their inability to fight, and the creatures must also share blame for their willingness to encourage you, the crafters. You must share blame because you began it all. The invaders are not to blame, for they only did what is in their natures to do. Your people are without blame because the invaders were unstoppable. The invaders are not to blame because they were fighting for survival. The craftsmen just did their jobs, and you could not foresee the attack, so you are free also. None are to blame in your eyes. The blame begins with the invaders, but they attacked with supposed good reason. It could be on your people, but they were in the shelter of your confidence. The craftsmen only did their jobs as directed. In your eyes, you are the one to blame for all that has happened. That one sounds like the best to me. Yeah, the other ones are, the blame falls upon the invader who attacked mercilessly, and on your people who could not defend themselves. It falls upon the craftsmen that built this evil place, and on you for telling them to. The blame is shared by all in your eyes. The craftsmen encouraged you and egged you on, so you are without blame. Your people demanded too much from you, and you are without blame. The invaders were unstoppable, so you think you are without blame. All others contributed to your downfall. This one seems like the best to me. Yeah. Could be on your people, but they were in the shelter of your kind of the craftsmen only to their jobs directed. In your eyes, you are the only one to blame for all that has happened. I'm going with that one. You have understood. You may yet survive what I could not. See, it just takes a little intellect, thinking, and reasoning, and wording, and I don't know, just treating it realistically, I guess. Okay, you have understood, and you may yet survive what I could not.
Fine.
You have found the room that gives direction, but are not done yet. The way is not yet clear. Understand the paths that lead away, and you will return. Again, huh? Okay. You just kind of teleported me randomly last time, so... I don't know, I didn't do this last time, so...
What? Such menial tasks. Yes?
Let me see what happens.
such menial tasks.
Nothing happens. Use the chair. At least not by myself. Okay, so understand the paths that lead away and you will return. So I'm supposed to walk somewhere else, I guess. Last time I just walked in that direction.
What is it?
Pretty strange. You have to walk to a certain area to trigger it, or maybe I'm overthinking that. Kind of what it sounds like, though. Seems like only one of us.
What? A
needed
simple
to
matter.
Be there. It's weird. Still locked.
Yes, a simple matter.
Oh, there's the
Fine.
chest room. Nothing else here.
You must gather your party before
Oh, that
venturing.
nonsense
listen.
again.
What
For
is
now.
such a menial task?
That's silly. Okay,
Yes,
so
Eh? What do
a
you
simple
want?
matter.
getting closer, but I'm just not too sure what triggers the next challenge per se.
A simple matter.
So last time it just happened when I was walking here. I was trying to cast that, see what happened. And it just randomly teleported me. So understand the paths. That lead away and you will return.
Oh,
Don't do that.
What simple matter?
Alright, I just need her probably. Or I would hope so. Hey, you missed a go. Silly ghoul. I thought so. Goodness. Okay, well I did auto save. We could just do that again.
What? A simple matter.
Alright,
A simple matter. Yes, such menial tasks.
what else could be here? Pretty elaborate riddles and locations. Have to explore. I don't feel like once you actually know it all, if you ever were to come back and repeat this, would you want people just to guess how to do it, or would you actually just tell them what needs to be done? Look for those other little interactables, nooks and crannies. Oh man. So we have to leave off here for now, but just, yeah, the last time teleported me completely randomly, so what other interactable objects are there? Not really very much. Doubt it's in the closet there. Or this closet. That would not make sense. You just go to a random location and it teleports you a path. How could that be? Seems like they would overcomplicate it if that's actually how this happens. So let me look it up real quick. First time in a while, but yeah, I'm gonna look it up. Baldur's Gate, Durlag's Tower, Compass Rooms. Labyrinth level 4. So. The golem. Separate area known as the compass room. Inside the room. Below are 3 correct answers. So alcove stone golem, secret throne room, and rune carpet room. Oh, this one.
What is it?
Must be there after all. Deal with you, you miscreant. So we just had to go in here. It's kind of weird. You just go to a room. I mean, it makes sense. Alright, here I am. Oh! Is there anything to activate? Yeah, this. Activate it. Activate it. No.
A simple matter.
God. So that was just a little bit of nudge to help me get there. I probably would have figured that out eventually, but why suffer needlessly, you know? In 2021, the game's been out for over 20 years. Okay. So.
Yes? Fine.
We were the fear made flesh. We came to the home that Durlag built, and we hid in the people that he formed. With tentacles to guide, we poisoned the clan, and the nightmares of Durlag came true. Our masters said they could taste his rage even in the air, but always there was the fear behind. We were the fear made flesh, but it was already here. We followed Durlag. We were his people, his family. Durlag, Troll Killer, son of Bolhur Thunderaxe, and the Clanless. The Clanless formed this place with the spoils of a lifetime of adventure. It was majestic in those times, and we took what we needed from the fortune around us. We grew strong and proud, and Durlag felt he finally had a home. We were the future, his family, and if we were lost, then so was he. That was the fear that hid. That was beneath. We followed Durlag. We were his people. We entrenched this place against all that would come. We built retribution to the tipwires and vengeance in the fireballs. We worked the hatred into every nook and cranny, just as he wished, but our actions were guided from elsewhere. The foundation was the fear that it could happen again, and this was to be prevented at all costs. This was the mortar that held him together. We entrenched his place against all that would come, friend and foe alike. My father roamed as I, and saw much of the world in his time. Well respected he was, but he had no home. At his end, he died in some faraway land, with no dwarven kin by his side. I would not allow such to happen to me. I would not follow his steps that far. I would not be Durlag the Clanless. This was my fear. Trace the path of this fear, and show me you have learned. Alright, so similar. If we did west to south to east to north, it would be grew in your people and thought that more might perish. It festered with you for a while, for the craftsman entrenched this place against it. It was in the craftsman Began with your people. Began with you, but it rested mainly in your fear of the invader. Began with you and your need for a home. It grew with your clan as you feared losing them. It manifested in the invaders that came, but you feared their coming already. It became your home where it keeps you safe. Okay. So, began with the invaders. Threats against you grew in your people. The thought that more might perish, it festered with you now. So the craftsman began with your people, it began with you. Began with you and your need. Yeah, I think it began with you, probably. Began with you, your need for a home, began with you, but it rested mainly in your fear of the invader. I don't know, I'm just gonna try one. See what happens when we get it wrong, for one thing. So it began with you and your fear of your home, became your home where it keeps you safe. Probably wrong, so let's see what happens if it's wrong. You know a little more of me, you may let live. It was right!
Such menial tasks.
Okay then. Guess I just can't fail though. Alright, is that it? You will survive this place. You understand what built the hate, the fear. Now you must prevent it becoming worse. A creature below, powerful beyond all, you must remove, or it shall make this place its own. Such a fortress, impenetrable if remade in his image. The Demon Knight. I am not in the business of helping phantoms. There is no profit in this for me. If there is evil to be fought, I will defeat it. I do not wish to make this fight mine. Why should I really care? We've kind of been here for a few weeks now. You realize, guys? Not that long, but certainly long enough. I don't know. If there is evil to be fought, I will defeat it. Because I am the superior evil that is Majesty of Emeloth, Ashia, and the others. There is always evil to be fought, within and without. Do as you will, the way is clear. Follow me. Here we go, guys. It's the big finale of Durlag's Tower. What a journey it's been. Not quite as frustrating as I thought it would be. We had to look up some things here and there. Some things just to, ensure. But for the most part, the riddles we didn't need to look up. We just figure those out on our own, so nice to get something on our own merit, Can I'll save it this time. Oh, here we go. You open the door? Yep, you open the door. Be fun if we left at the very last moment, huh? Let's not do that. Alright, here we go.
What?
Oh. Claire Delane. Stop where you are. I've a bow trained on your neck, and you'll not live to reach me. Looks like you have a short sword to me, but... Fire, then. I know you have killed the one who could have saved you. Calm down. I am not your enemy. Who are you? If it's a fight you want, I am more than capable. I have survived this far, and will not be stopped by you. You and your undead master will fall in my wake. Durlag's Tower will be free of all of you. You'll not stop me. I'll have the treasures in this tower for myself, and myself alone. You need a really big rogue for that. I don't know who would do that. Reverse psychology, I guess. Saved? Then you are not part of... You are a bunch of fools! Just like we were. Turn back now and leave the way you came, and maybe you will live to forget this place. I don't know if I even have the will to do that. And who are you? You said you had fellows with you. Where are they now? What happened to you here? I saw signs of another group, but did not know you made it this far. Have you given up all hope? Certainly it cannot be that bad. You and I have both lived to make it this far. What happened to you here? And who are you? I Just do who are you, I guess. Claire Delane. Who am I? I'm an idiot who thought I could assault this tower like it was some pissant kobold warren. You are a like-minded fool, then. I'll best you make your will if you intend to stay. My fellows went forward but a short ways, while I rested here after a blow to the head. Dead they are, and we will follow. My name is Claire Delane, and I should be dead. And what happened? I saw signs of your group. They must have been competent enough to make it this far. You must not give up hope. We yet live, and that means all is not lost. Then stand aside, coward. I have the will and the means to defeat this place and any creature that it harbors. Perhaps you are not up to the task, but I think I am. I will go where you could not. So, you must not give hope. We yet live, and that means all is not lost. What happened? I saw signs of your group. They must have been competent enough to make it this far. Oh well, just do the encouraging. Hope? I lost hope when I heard their screams and knew that I could not help. I cannot even attempt the creature that is to come. Have you not seen or heard? The worst is that it did not even bother to lift a finger itself. They fought themselves, or monsters shaped as such. I suppose it was fitting, given the history of this place. Don't speak to me of hope. My friends are dead. Please, your name again. Perhaps you are not up to the task, but I am still here and willing. If they live, perhaps I can save them. What happened to those who were with you? We were neither weak nor cowardly. Inexperience and stupidity brought us down. They went ahead while I rested only a moment, and I heard their deaths. I heard I should not have brought such youth to this place. They were willing, but could not understand the danger. We could disarm traps and kill simple monsters, but true evil, I should not have brought them. I would know who I am speaking to. Perhaps they have not all been lost. You should not get up hope, so even if you are unwilling to go forward, perhaps you should step aside. Alright, let's see. Perhaps they have not all been lost. You should not give up hope. My friends are dead. If they live, perhaps I can save them. Perhaps you are not up to the task, but I am still here and willing. You have no idea what is ahead, do you? It is a demon knight! A demon knight! Such a thing is as rare as it is evil. Alone it could destroy all of you, but that's only if it decides you are worthy of the effort. Demon Knight, yeah, you saw him earlier. My friends went ahead and challenged it like it was some shambling skeleton, and it laughed at them. It didn't even bother to lift its sword. Such overconfidence will prove its downfall. It will know I am a threat. I will command its respect. I should have a little to fear, faced with others like you. I will approach cautiously, but I cannot back down now. It will know I am a threat. I will command its respect. Imoloth would probably say that. That's just her character type. I mean, completely. It's completely her roleplay, her style, so. I'll approach cautiously, but I cannot back down now. That's what a paladin would say. So Imoloth the Blackguard, Majesty of the Realm, would say, I will command its respect. Even I have to laugh at that comment. You should pray that it finds you just as funny. You just don't know. Then tell me straight, what happened to your friends? What great magic did you use to defeat your friends so easily? So you think there is no way to defeat it? Why did you come down here then? What great magic? I have heard of such things, but never thought I would be damned enough to see one. The creature was not shy about talking about it. The smug bastard. He's got a mirror of opposition or something like it. All who glimpse it get duplicated and must fight themselves. If they fail, they die. If they win, they have still killed their likeness. I have heard that it sometimes drives a person mad, but I never thought. There's a slim chance, but I wouldn't survive a second in there. Use the device. Why did you come, if you think? What is the slim chance you speak of? You've already said that you don't think the creature is defeatable. I don't need subterfuge and guile. I am strong enough to confront it directly. I've had some time to think about it. I couldn't go forward and I couldn't go back the way we came. That thing in there might even know I'm out here. I doubt it cares, but something it said made me think. The mirror of opposition it used must be very powerful. Maybe it's powerful enough to do the same thing to the demonite itself. The legends I've heard is that they have some resistances. But who knows with magic? The rules are not always carved in stone. True that. Okay. Alright. Okay. I will remember your theory, but I think I might just use force instead. Sounds like the creature will respect that. So what is her tip? To do the same thing to the demon knight itself. How do I get it from him? To pickpocket the demon knight? That'd be interesting. I've never really pickpocketed much, but I remember your theory. So I should find the mirror and turn it on him? That sounds too easy. Why would the creature respect that? He's a demon knight. I mean, sounds too easy. I know. I doubt the mirror will be easily accessible, and even if it is, you may be exposed as well. I got a peek at the room, and it's not large. Everyone inside may be affected. Well, you roll the dice and you take your chances. Tomorrow be with us. I'll give it a shot. Think I'll try it my way first. A little direct action to put the beast in its place. That would probably... He was doing those fireballs, we couldn't even attack him before, so... Why not do the more strategic thing? We could always resort to the combat after it fails, not before, you know. Good luck then. I'm not going in. I can't. Where?
I'll not let this place take me.
Where? Down here? Down the well? Nope. Relax Tower. Alright, well, we'll continue that, figure out more.
I'll not let this place
and talk to
take
her
me.
more soon. For now, we are going to end it, do a quick raid, so we'll save here. And, yeah, let's do back here. Imaloth 5 or... Nah, Imaloth 5 is good. Okay, pick it up from there next time, guys. Some exciting stuff. And we've almost got it, so save successful.
I'll not let this place take me.
Pretty interesting. We're making some good progress. That Durlax Tower, it's quite the elaborate zone. As you see, it takes multiple streams and all that, so pretty fun, guys. We'll chill some more. Get back to it tomorrow, so I'll catch you then. Good night, Wednesday. And I'll see you later. Thanks for watching on YouTube. Thanks to our couple chatters tonight. Catch you later.